Down strike ye dead, Winslow! Hark! Hark! Triton! Hark! Bellow! Bid our father, the Sea King, rise from the depths full foul in his fury. Black waves teeming with salt foam, to smother this young mouth with pungent slime. To choke ye, engorging your organs till ye turn blue and bloated with bilge and brine and can scream no more. Only when he, crowned in cockle shells, with slithering tentacled tail and steaming beard, take up his fell befinned arm. His coral-tined trident screeches banshee-like in the tempest and plunges right through your gullet, bursting ye a bulging blacker
Hello, boys.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey guys,
Oh, hi. Yeah, hi.
this is the hostel, the Swedish Midsommar hostel.
Yeah, this is I believe the hostel's called Midsommar?
Yeah,
Maybe? Or is it Midsommar? We've been arguing about this since our flight from America.
my name's Cory. This is my podcast partner, Nate.
Oh, yes.
Your partners.
You're partners. You love. No.
No, we just do a thing together, so we're partners.
Yes, we
don't lock up.
Is this thing? No. Stop with the hand mo. No. We do a podcast. You have podcasts.
We're actually here looking for chicks.
Yeah. We're
We're
looking
looking for redheads. you
looking
know
for
what I mean?
not me, but blondes, and there's lots of blondes over here. Hello, blonde.
Well, wonderful. You are just in time for us to serve dinner in our community.
We were so excited when we saw the American homosexual couple come to our village.
We're not homosexuals exactly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, totally fine with that. It's just we're
just buds.
Though.
We're just buds.
We have girlfriends. Right?
Did you say butts?
Butts? You have butt? You like a butt?
No. Like I said, we have ladies.
Did you say dinner? There's going to be a dinner. There's
It's just the two of you.
Yeah. Well, it's just the two of us. We took a trip together. Yeah, okay. Anyway, dinner. Right, yeah. Cory, let's talk about dinner.
I thought this place would be a little bit more poppin', Nate.
Oh, it is popping. Don't worry. We have a beautiful dinner planned. We have a lutefisk. It is boiled fish. You like a boiled fish?
Butter?
Yeah, if you have butter, we'll probably look. We just took like a 14-hour flight. Like yeah, we're hungry.
If you guys got red meat, I'll take that. But otherwise, whatever.
Fish.
Only fish.
Okay.
I guess we're having fish. Yeah. All right. Well, this is beautiful. What time's sunset?
Oh no, sunset does not happen. Not here.
Oh man.
What? We gotta get some. We gotta get some sunscreen on Cory over here.
We have some sunscreen if you want to lube your boyfriend.
No, he won't be touching.
No, not boyfriend.
No,
don't need. He could put it on himself. Just give him this. Anyway. So yeah. What? This is beautiful. You have some kind of festival going on?
It is Midsommar. It is the only time of the year that we know, maybe an hour of night, we will be crowning our May Queen.
Oh, what, May Queen? What's a May Queen?
It is the Queen of May.
Right. I should have guessed that. Yes. Okay. For spring, summer. Right. Yeah. My birthday's in May.
I'm starving, guys. We'll figure this all out later, Nate.
Yeah. All right. Can we get some of that fish?
Sit down in this huge picnic table, and
My God, look at these sausages and everything here.
so you got the vegetables and the fish, but what is this they gave me? They gave me like a pie thing. Is this because I said I wanted red meat?
Yeah. What is it? Was that a string hanging out of it? What is that thing?
Oh yeah, it's I think it's hair.
Oh, weird. Yeah. Look, it's polite to just.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, Nate. It don't taste that bad, but I can taste a hint of urine and copper.
You have oddly specific taste buds
Yeah.
that could just pick that up. But urine and copper.
Yeah.
Like pennies.
Yeah.
Ugh. This fish is. It is slimy. It's really.
Okay. When in Rome,
Right.
or when in Sweden, right?
So you guys got like fireworks here for the May?
We have something very special planned for you, to your couple, the couple of you Americans.
Not a couple. Just not a couple.
A
friends.
pair, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe we're a pair.
We're friends. We do a podcast together. We just, yeah.
So you, Nathan, it is. You will go with the ladies to get acquire the garments for the May Queen competition, and you, Cory, you will go into the barn, and we have something special, very special planned for you.
This sounds awesome, Cory. They want me to pick out the May Queen's outfit.
Yeah, but
have you seen these girls that I'm going to be walking over? Look at all these hot bloods.
All right, you okay with that? You okay?
I'm very okay with that. What about you? What are you going to do?
No, I don't know what's
What
in
is
the
he-
barn.
What is he going to do?
He has a very special purpose. He gets to be the May Queen's helper.
Yeah, that's weird.
He births the May Queen.
All right. Well, whatever it is, you guys seem nice enough.
I don't know, man.
I want to get out of the sun anyway, so I'll go in the barn.
There's probably tons
Nate-
of chicks in there. I mean, yeah,
Nate,
I
you're
get to
gonna
go.
be all right. All right, you're gonna be all right.
I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be picking
You'll
out
be fine.
outfits. I love this.
All right. Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, Cory, I just got sent in here by Sven.
Oh, hello.
Sven said that you guys had something special. I was going to help the May Queen or something.
Oh, you are so beautiful. You are a
Hey.
bear.
Yeah, thanks.
You are a bear.
Yeah, well, I'm a little hairy.
Look at all this hair. You are hairy.
You must derobe your clothes first.
You
and
are
we'll
so hairy.
derobe your clothes. We will.
Oh, yes, thanks for taking down the light. I don't know if I feel like I just got here. It's a little quick to get naked, but okay.
No. Take the
Okay,
pants down.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Take them down.
All right. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so hairy.
Yeah, I said, you guys like it? You guys said you liked it. A little insecure.
You are perfect for what we want to do. You are the perfect bear.
Who are all those people over there? Oh, wait, was that a whole bunch of ladies over there?
They are ready to make you bear.
Oh, okay. So just like walk over there and what? Okay. All right.
Yes, please dive in, and we will dive in to you.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
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 You do it with them.
Do it. We feel the same thing.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay. This is getting.
Ah.
Okay. Wait. Hey, don't push me. Hey.
Don't worry.
Ah.
Oh, Jesus.
We put your butt in
okay.
assistance.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right.
Push your butt.
Hey, it feels pretty good. Hey, back off. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm going to start breathing.
We're pushing your butt harder.
Get going better than that. Oh man, I'm getting a little dizzy from all the fucking.
He has passed out. Let us prepare.
Yeah, I think he's ready. Yes.
Let us prepare the bear.
Oh, girl, you're gonna look good in that dress. Hell yeah, that's the dress. Oh yeah, you could work that thing. You should try it
Are
out.
you ready for your dress? Yes, all of these dresses are handmade. This one's for you.
Yeah, I don't wear dresses. I know there's some confusion.
You do.
No,
Come on.
There's some confusion. I know. I came to the States with my
You
friend.
think I'm not pretty?
No, you are.
I don't
Put
want
on the dress.
Is that how you do it over here?
Yes, put on the dress. Trust me. Drink this. Drink.
Oh, what is this? What is this? Like,
It's herbs and spices. It's like a tea.
oh, I
Make
like
you-
tea.
It will make you happy.
Okay.
Make you,
Yeah,
yeah, take the tea.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, yeah. Yes, you know what? Screw it. I'll put on a dress. So wait, one in Rome. Well, Sweden. But yeah, I mean,
Do you know Swedish?
no.
You will soon. Okay. So we
Don't know what
all
that means.
put the dress on the head of beautiful.
Oh, there's a lot of flowers.
We are best friends. Yes. We dance
Yeah.
around the pole. Come on.
Oh, you want to dance? Yeah.
Dance with me. Hold my hand. We spin.
Oh, yeah.
We fly.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, spinning.
Yeah, I gotta be honest,
Spinning, yes.
getting a little woozy.
Look, there's only 8 of us now. You've made it to the final 8.
Ooh, eight girls. All right.
Spinny,
Yeah.
spinny.
I gotta be honest, I'm getting a little dizzy.
Spinny flowers, spinny.
I'm getting dizzy and I want to throw up a little bit because
Everyone, look at.
Look at the Nate girl. Clap for her.
Nate girl.
Clap for her. You have won. You are the May Queen.
I'm gonna pass out.
You are the May Queen.
Oh, fuck. I think this girl has roofied me.
You are.
Awesome. I got roofied.
You are the May Queen. You made it.
May Queen. Yeah, my birthday's in May. Yeah, I
We
get
are
it.
all together.
I don't know.
So for the final,
It's kind of hot in here.
breast presentation, we will rise you above, float you over here. And do you see that over there?
What's this chair I'm sitting in?
Come this way. Do you see this over here? This is where we bring you.
All right, hold on. I'm a little fuzzy. Okay, where are we going? Yeah, this is a nice.
Right in there, there's the bear. You see the bear?
Cory! What?
There, yeah.
He's not a bear. He's
It
not.
is a coat. It is a.
No.
We'll wrap you around. We'll put you
No, that's Cory.
We'll
He's
set
not a
you
bear.
in.
there. You put. He's a bear.
No, he's not a bear. He's not a bear. He's Cory. Yes, he's very hairy.
Carved open the hairy bear.
Cut him
It's
open.
time to go into the bear.
Oh no! Don't put me in there! 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 I don't want to see you.
Play the music.
Put me
Take them to the tent.
He is so beautiful.
And we will now,
Get me out of
for the
Cory.
pain, for the pain, now we start the fire.
Start the fire. Okay.
It's so hard.
Oh,
Ah! It hurts.
Oh, hail the May Queen.
The May Queen.
The May Queen.
all right. Episode 75. The Horror 2019 Savage Horror Creeps podcast. We are doing the newest episode available, 2019. We've been doing this for
Is this the most recent episode we've ever been in?
no,
Or we've ever done?
well,
Besides the years that we've been doing.
2021 would have been, but we did 2021, we did 2020. This is the newest one available that we have not done.
Okay.
2019.
Because honestly, it feels just like yesterday since we saw these movies.
I don't know about that. It was 6 years ago, man.
Yeah, but I feel like Ready or Not, I've watched again since it came out.
Well,
and you know.
that's because, these are good movies. I think this
They are.
is a
They
hell
really
of
are.
a good year. And I think after COVID, this is the last gasp of horror before COVID changed everything for the worse.
Yeah, COVID was
now
the
for
next
the better.
year, which is a defining point, I think, in civilization. The last
They're going to
pandemic.
remember it. They're going to remember it. But
Yeah,
let's go back to before then. And before we get into the horror movies of 2019, there's a few things in news to talk about. So go for it.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Before we get anything else, I watched the Oscars, and this is going down in history as the year where more horror films won Oscars than ever before.
Best year
in
for horror.
Oscar history, where Weapons got one. Frankenstein got 2. Sinners got like 6. And what was the other one that they were counting as a horror movie?
Yeah, I can't remember, but there is another one that they were counting. Yeah. But yeah, Aunt Gladys got it for Weapons, which is
Supporting actor.
awesome. Yeah, so which is so cool because that is such like a unique, weird horror character. You wouldn't see that normally. And so for her to clean up at the Oscars,
And then they did the Sinners musical performance, which was straight out of the movie. Where
and that was so good.
Burning down thing. That was pretty cool. So I did watch it. It's the first time I've ever watched the Oscars from beginning to end, and I guess it was for good reason because horror has now representation.
Do you think it's going to continue that way?
Well,
I mean, like,
not if the horror movies this year are not going to get any better.
Yeah, it's been a lukewarm first quarter for the year, but it's still very early. I mean, Sinners didn't come out until later in the year, right? So
Actually, March 20-something.
oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's
about
not
right
good.
now.
But that sucks because Sinners, like, well deserved, right? But like I said, Amy Madigan winning it for Weapons is kind of really cool because that's such a bizarre film. What was the other one that we were talking about?
Frankenstein?
Yes, Frankenstein winning. I mean,
Costume and
and set. Yeah. Did it win set design too? It was nominated.
Yeah,
maybe for
it got
that,
costume and makeup.
But yeah, I mean, just to see us horror fans finally represented after years and years, because like other movies have been nominated before, but they've been huge Exorcist, and it's been like one. But one, like, best, and then they don't get any talk about. They don't even get close. I mean, like, they're nominated, but they're really not
like
in the
Silence of the
running.
Lambs got script or something.
Yeah, but I always go back and forth on
But
that. Is that a
Sinners
horror or a
getting fucking
thriller?
6 of them, and
Yeah, I mean that's a statement right
it
there.
didn't win Best Picture, but
Yeah,
it is what it is. In other weird news, besides the Oscars, Chuck Norris has only done about maybe 1 or 2 movies considered horror, but
Silent Rage.
yeah, we watched that on here and talked about that. And whether or not you think Chuck Norris was a good or a bad guy, he was a silent spoken guy, I thought.
Yeah, he was.
And I've been waiting for him to come back from the dead, but I guess not.
He will rise again.
87 he was.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Yeah, died like only 10 days after his birthday. Very sad because us growing up, we're in our 40s now, and it's, we grew up with those big time action heroes, right? Like the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, the Sylvester Stallones,
I was
Chuck
more
Norrises.
of a MacGyver guy than a Walker, Texas Ranger. But
Oh, yeah. MacGyver was better than Walker, Texas Ranger, but I watched the hell out of Walker, Texas Ranger. But I mean, I was a big Chuck Norris fan watching Delta Force and Return of the Dragon.
Sidekicks got me.
Sidekicks was,
That was my jam.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. He died. So all the internet memes will one day fade into the past.
Yeah, because they're not
Which
true
is sad.
anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Today is the day we're recording this, not the day we're releasing this, but it's Quentin Tarantino's birthday. Just like to point that out.
Oh, yes. My favorite director, I think, of all time.
Not mine, but he's influential. Maybe my most influential.
Top 10?
the guy that made me want to make movies.
Top 10?
Probably.
Yeah. I get it. But he was definitely one of those that made me want to make movies. Yes.
He's no Stanley Kubrick.
No, but but he's a different director though. He's not trying to be Stanley Kubrick.
Well, he's a movie lover director. He's the first great director that loved movies and made homage movies.
He's truly
which
a
is
film
why
nerd.
everybody's saying that Sinners didn't deserve the awards it won because it's a carbon copy ripoff of Dusk Till Dawn because they're two brothers that dress the same and then two brothers that go to a nightclub and get invaded by the shell.
I definitely see the parallels.
Of Sinners and the shell of Dusk Till Dawn are very similar, but the guts of both of them are very different.
I see the parallels, but still.
But yeah, and I don't think Quentin Tarantino minded at all.
No, fuck no.
In other news, Matthew Lillard has gone out and said it to prove it. This is something that me and you have talked about a lot and had previous debates. Matthew Lillard has confirmed 13 Ghosts is a terrible movie.
Why?
He went on the record saying that. It's his worst film he's done.
Wait, you said that you and I have said it. I don't say that.
You like it.
I don't
like it.
I hated it when it first came out.
About it. Matthew Lillard now confirms.
Do you think he hates it because of the movie or he hates it because of how he acts in the movie? Because he overacts and he drools nonstop in the film.
I think he watched it recently and he just needed to get that off of his chest because he heard our podcast.
Hey, thanks for listening, Matthew Lillard. Sorry what they did to you in Scream 7. But yeah, I don't know. I do like it. I hated it when it first came out. I thought it was so stupid. It got lumped in with all those House on Haunted Hill ones. Yeah. I couldn't stand them when they first came out.
We don't need to get too far into it, but I just want to say that that's been confirmed. So
by Matthew Lillard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lastly in news, Megan's Body 2.
Jennifer's Body.
Megan is in Jennifer's Body to do Jennifer's Body.
Megan Fox, yeah.
Fox, sorry.
So
when you think about Jennifer's Body, all you can think about is Megan's Body.
Megan's Body.
Diablo
on full
Goldie
display. She's writing it right now, right?
Completed it, and they're in post-production, pre-production, or whatever it is. Siegfried's coming back. Everybody's coming back. His last couple of movies didn't do great, though. What was it? Lisa Frankenstein, that they forced her to make a PG-13 movie when she wanted to make an R-rated movie.
Yep.
And then what was her other film?
Did she do Juno too? She wrote that one, right? That's what put her on the map.
Is that what it is?
I think so. And then it was Jennifer's Body, which I don't think did that great. I think a lot of people liked it. And I think it's definitely getting more respect.
It got cult following, but
yeah, it got cult following. Young adult Tully. I mean, she's been doing a lot of work with Charlize Theron, but not great films.
Do you think, Megan, if this is a good idea to do Jennifer's Body?
No, I think Jennifer's Body. I really like Jennifer's Body.
As a one and done.
As a one and done, I think it should be kept as a one and done. I think it still works. To this day, I feel like it's going to get better with age because no one really liked it when it first came out. They're like, this is so, I don't know, kind of like
feminist,
edgy, feminist, indie, you know what I mean? It just kind of was like edgy to be edgy, but it's getting better with age now. And
I'm okay with it. I kind of want to see it.
Has Ray seen it?
Yeah.
Does she like it?
It was okay.
Oh, she didn't? Okay.
It was okay.
Because I feel like Jennifer's Body probably hits different with girls than it does with guys, right?
I think that was the idea.
I mean, Diablo Cody is...
But I think more guys like it than girls like it.
Why? Because of Megan Fox?
Body.
Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. Will Amanda Seyfried be returning for it?
Yeah.
Oh, she is?
She's confirmed in it, yeah.
No shit.
Yep, her and Megan.
Interesting.
So I don't know. Yeah, you got any other news?
Well, are you a Netflix fan?
Yeah.
You have Netflix?
Yeah.
Guess what? They're raising the prices again.
AMC just did raise it $1 too.
Really? Well, at least that's cheaper. Now, the ads is $20 a month.
From 18. Yeah, I was paying 18 before.
Yeah, now it will be $19.99 shortly in another
Whatever.
month.
Take
And
it.
honestly, I was going to ask you, do you even like Netflix though? I mean, like, what are you watching besides Stranger Things, which is now over?
I mean, a few of them for this one.
Yeah, it gets a lot of newer horror movies, but not like great horrors. Definitely not a deep cut.
I mean, they got WWE now. That's probably why it's $2.
Yeah, well, they just had the first game of the baseball season on Netflix.
Yeah, it's weird.
Too. It's weird. But okay, but here's the other thing though, is look, man, if you're going to get baseball games and wrestling, you're gonna get money from those things too, right? Why are you jacking up the pricing on that? That kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because think about all the ads and shit that they're doing for baseball. Ugh.
There's nothing you can do.
Well, there is. You can cancel it. And I also canceled Shudder.
Because of Joe Bob?
Yeah. I would rather sign up to AMC Plus. I know this is a big difference, but I'd rather
Shudder
sign.
and then got
Yes,
AMC.
because I would get more, but I would still get the AMC or the Shudder catalog, right?
Yeah,
through
I've,
AMC
I've,
Plus.
I've had AMC always.
But I've canceled Shudder now that Joe Bob was done.
But you still have Shudder. You're still paying Shudder
No, I'm paying AMC.
to get Shudder.
No, I
Shudder-
get AMC Plus. I mean, that just gives me the Shudder catalog.
AMC Plus is Shudder.
It doesn't matter. I cut the cord on Shudder because they canceled Joe Bob.
Shudder's not going to fit.
And I know I'm not the only one. And I don't think that came up on the last podcast, right? Yeah, they canceled Joe Bob after 7+ seasons.
I don't know if they
tons of-
canceled it. They ended it.
No, they
It's been
canceled
going
it.
on for fucking 7 years.
7 years. He's still doing 4 episodes
4
this
more
year.
specials, holiday episodes.
Yep. One's going to be on
And
Halloween.
then
One's in
They're
April.
going to get an offer. They're going to go on YouTube. They're going to go fucking somewhere else.
Yeah, they've already said that they've had people been making them offers. So Joe Bob will not be going anywhere. But no, Shudder abruptly canceled it because I'm a Patreon subscriber to Joe Bob and Darcy because they put up their old Monster Vision stuff on there. So it's very cool. If you're not a Patreon subscriber to Joe Bob's thing, they actually take old Monster Vision series and like all that stuff that he used to do back in the day, and they cut in like the Blu-ray quality movies, and then they put his segments in it. So it's like you're watching The Last Drive-In all over again. So I love it, but he puts up messages every now and then, and he said it was a surprise to them as well. And so
Things can't last forever.
I don't think Shudder's gonna last.
I think it's better to...
I don't think Shudder's gonna last. I think AMC is probably just wrapping it into AMC Plus.
Violent
right?
Nature 2 is coming out soon.
Is that gonna go straight
Dolly's
to Shudder?
dropping April 24th. They're going to be fine.
Well, it'll probably take a year or so for them to die, but I'm not happy about
they
it.
ain't going to die. And you're still paying them money because you got AMC
Not
Plus.
paying AMC Plus. Yeah, but they have IFC and all that other stuff too. I like some of those IFC movies.
That's what I have. And then I go to the bottom of my AMC and then I hit the Shudder button.
Then I will probably do the same, but it's not Shudder. So
Shudder.
I want them to know.
Shudder's just getting $4 from you instead of $6 now.
I don't know. I think Joe Bob's still doing the last of the old ways, right? I think the old ways are dying, and he's still keeping it going with his movie hosting.
I'm not worried about it one bit.
I mean, like, look at us as horror film fans and VHS fans and all these like little quirky things that we're into. Like Joe Bob's one of them. So, yeah, it's a scary world to think he won't be there one day. So,
Well, it's life, Nate.
I know it's life, Corey. I don't want to talk about life. Don't want to.
All right, lately, I know, and I saw Ready or Not 2.
Yeah,
you
you did.
saw Ready or Not 2 with the creeps.
Mm-hmm.
You guys acted like it was a carbon copy ripoff of the first Ready or Not. In your letterbox reviews that I wrote, everybody gave it a 3 unanimously together. I wasn't there. Usually I'm there. But without me there, you guys were in complete agreement that you thought that it was fun.
It was
waste
interesting
of
that
a
we all
movie.
rated it the same.
You guys all felt exactly the same about it. I saw it a few days after. I thought it was better than you guys thought it was. I didn't think it. I thought it was different. Obviously, I think everybody agreed that Newton and Weaving were great sisters. Their chemistry was awesome. They were super fun. Loved watching them on screen. The guy from The Faculty, I think a lot of people agreed that he sucked.
Sean Haddis. Yeah, I don't, you know.
But I thought he did a pretty good job as an evil guy.
Yeah, I didn't think he sucked.
And then Sarah Michelle Gellar, I thought, did kind of okay. They had the same brother-sister dynamic that the Punted ones had. What I really loved about this movie was the ending.
The ending was great. The ending pulled it in. I was at 2.5. I'll be honest with you. I was at 2.5, middle of the road.
I was at 3.5, until the ending. And then the ending happened, and it pushed me up to 4.
Oh, you rated it a 4?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were only at 3.5. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, go on.
It was a 4.
Finish your thought, and then
and then you had you can't really talk too much about the ending. I'll say that's a fucking fantastic. They figured out a way to get the bloody wedding dress back on her.
Yep.
Great. Wanted to see that. Dried blood. Great. Looked great in that. And then we get a new wedding dress, a new black wedding dress that was pretty awesome. We get a bunch of satanic themes. Love me that satanic shit. Elijah Wood.
Hail Satan.
Yeah, hail Satan. Goddamn Elijah Wood. Great umpire or whatever the fuck he was in that movie.
Dude, I always like Elijah Wood.
Yeah.
He's solid in everything that he does.
Who would have thought back then that he would have outdid Macaulay Culkin like he has?
He has outlasted Macaulay Culkin for sure.
But I thought Elijah Wood's character was fantastic. I do think that there's space for another one. I know people on the internet are saying Margaret Robbie as the older sister that we didn't know about.
Oh, boy.
Margaret Robbie.
That would just be... I would need to wear rubber underwear for that screening.
Well, but you'd believe it, though. I could see them all.
I could see it, yeah, for sure. I
could
see it.
Having her come in and... Oh, man, goats and blood and outside.
The ending really bumped it up.
And it did, and it felt a little... My only complaint about the original was the Purge feeling to it, where it had kind of...
This felt more purgy.
You thought it did. I thought this felt more The Hunt.
Huh, interesting.
And the other one felt purgy.
I'd flip those too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
everybody's different.
I could kind of see. I see where you're coming from, though. Yeah. It's got the same style.
And this one was funny. Same type of funny. And and in the last episode we talked about how I liked a lot more of the same. Maybe that's what it is. But I thought that they kept the tone, kept everything that I liked about the first Ready or Not, and they kept that. And then they shifted. I just thought it was pretty good all around, and in comparison to all the other movies that have came out this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that helps it out too. This is a pretty. I mean, it's not quite Sinners, but it is a good film, man. I think it's going to place for sure.
Well, I guess we'll see. There's plenty of year left, but and I gave it a 3-star. But my 3-star is not a bad rating because I actually enjoyed this movie. But the thing is, what you were saying is like kept the tone, kept the same feel, everything like that. This could have just played as like an extended cut of the first film. I didn't really feel like we got anything new. The only thing that's why I really connected with the end, because it felt different.
Okay.
Because, I don't want to give too much of a spoiler, but there's if people haven't seen the Ready or Not movies, there's something that causes an occasional explosion, and I'll just leave it at that. That really happened a lot in the second one, and the novelty was not there anymore because I felt like we'd done it again, and we got more of the same. I enjoy Ready or Not. I enjoy that world. I enjoyed the characters in this one.
You're telling me that you would have liked people not to explode.
No. But that's why I was just like, how are they going to top the end of the first one? Because there were some surprises, and then you got to the final scene in this one. Yeah, and it was great. But that was the only time I felt like it really did something different. And you got more of the same. You got more action. You got more hunting. You got more characters.
Diversity.
You got more diversity for sure. But it didn't really expand the lore or anything like that. It was like
it didn't expand the lore. Elijah Wood had a book of the lore. It quadrupled the lore.
I don't know. It just felt very similar.
It multiplied the lore by about 5.
It felt very similar, and that's not a bad thing because I enjoy Ready or Not so much, and we may or may not talking about it, later this evening, but I liked it. The other creeps, I went with Horror Night Anthony and Paul. And they both said the exact same thing. It was fun. It was great. We enjoyed it, but it still wasn't like, I don't know. It just wasn't like fresh. It wasn't new. It wasn't exciting. It was just, we had fun with the first one. We're having fun with this one. And that's kind of where it landed. And I was looking at reviews on Letterboxd. It seems to be a lot of people saying that. Actually, you were the first person I saw that like really is giving a glowing review to it.
I just said I like satanic
Do you like
stuff.
Well, right. Well, I'll talk about that in a minute.
They don't do Satan
actually.
like they used to.
Well, I'm excited to talk about something then. But yes, so but I'm happy that you liked it so much. Do you like the first or the second one more?
Oh, I don't know. I only saw the second one once.
Okay. But I mean, is it even in the running of a conversation?
My last 2 watches, I enjoyed the second one better.
Okay. Yeah, because you would have watched the first one for this episode, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you've seen it recently, but yeah. So I don't know. There wasn't some there. You know what I missed is in the first one. There's those running gags with the staff where they keep accidentally dying.
Emily.
What do you mean, Emily?
Emily accidentally killing the staff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
was hilarious.
yeah, which was hilarious. Yeah. We didn't have those big gags in this one. We had funny stuff, but you know what I mean? We didn't have those like kind of bigger gags.
What about the fact that when one dies, their next in kin has to take over, and the things that these lazy Satanists did to get out of having to do it?
I wish they leaned on that more. Yeah. I remember thinking like, I want to send an 8-year-old out there, and then she has to fuck up an 8-year-old or something like that. You know what I mean? Well, like that would be funny if you were seeing like little like kids or like these like this guy. Hey, we got to send Grandpa out there, and he's in a fucking wheelchair trying to chase him down or something like that. Wouldn't that be wild if we just had that?
Cronenberg, who is in it.
Yeah, awesome Cronenberg cameo. Yep.
That's what he did.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? It could have been, I don't know. But it's a good
Everything sequel. Could have been better. It was pretty well done.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Yeah. Was that the only thing you watched?
Yeah, that's the only thing I watched. And now, before you talk about They Will Kill You, just know
I will not
be seeing this in the next 24 hours.
I will not give you spoilers.
And I'm having a little bit of FOMO, where I really wanted to see this one before you guys. So don't ruin it for me.
Yes. All right.
I'm not ruin it for the listeners.
I'm not going to ruin it for you.
Don't ruin it for me.
Here,
John Wick, Kill Bill.
Someone's been reading my Letterboxd reviews.
Well, everybody's saying it's Kill Bill meets.
So my Letterboxd review was, and I won't read the whole thing, but I do have a summary of it, and I was very surprised by this film because I was very like apprehensive going into the film because it did the previews make it look like a Ready or Not clone.
Yeah,
they do. And I will spoil this for you. It's not. It's not like that. Which I was pleasantly surprised by. But my first line in my letterbox says, Kill Bill meets the comedy of Evil Dead 2 in John Wick's The Continental Hotel.
Yeah.
And I think that that's, not to toot my own horn, but I think that that's a really good summary of the film because it's over the top. It's surprisingly... Oh, there's something I kind of want to talk about, but it goes in a direction. What I will say, surprisingly, way more horror in it than what I thought was going to be. And like a lot of it is like that kind of Evil Dead 2 horror, but I didn't think that this was going to be a horror movie. I thought it was going to be some like kind of action comedy / like it's going to toe the line kind of like Ready or Not 2 or Ready or Not does with horror.
You didn't watch Cody Leach's review?
No, I didn't.
Because he says it's Kill Bill meets Evil Dead 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well,
his
it's
tagline.
Really? Oh, okay. So it's funny because I don't think we're probably not the only two people out there that see that or say that, because when you see what happens, when you see the film in the next 24 hours, there's no doubt that the filmmakers stole from those two movies for sure. For sure.
And the filmmaker was the person that made.
They don't want to. He's Russian, and it was something that I really enjoyed, but I can't remember the name of it. It's Kirill Sokolov, and he did Why Don't You Just Die?
I haven't seen that.
I thought we had to watch it for 2018. Didn't we do 2018? But that was a really fun movie. But yeah, so he's a Russian filmmaker. He's very high energy. If you like They Will Kill You or Why Don't You Just Die, you'll like the other one. So that was really he's a high energy filmmaker, and this one is shot awesome.
Is it gonna make Zazie Beetz a star? I'll
be honest,
Deadpool 2
I've never been a big fan of Zazie Beetz so far. I'm a fan after this film. Okay. I enjoy this more than I enjoyed Ready or Not 2.
Yeah, some people are saying that.
Yeah. No, I don't want to overhype it, but I think it's my second favorite film of the year so far.
Yeah.
Right behind 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple.
Yeah. Well, all right, and that's what we watched, and that's what we're gonna watch, and that's what's been going on. Why don't we hear what the listeners have to say to us?
We do have some listener emails.
Your mother's in here with his cash. Would you like to leave a message? I see that she gets it.
Now, one thing I want to do is start out. I don't really have stuff to really read from listener Kirdy, but she did send in. She's been talking about choose your own adventure, horror stuff. And for listeners that have listened to the last couple episodes, we've been kind of going back and forth on that, trying to figure out how to make your choose your own adventure podcast. But yeah, so she sent in some choose your own adventure YouTube videos for us to check out. So we really appreciate Kirdy sending those in, and thank you once again for listening and giving us all those suggestions. They've been awesome so far. So thank you for doing that. But here's another creep that we haven't heard from in a while, too. So I'm glad.
Tales from the Crypt Mitch.
Tales from the Crypt Mitch. And I'm very excited that we're getting some of the older listeners that we've heard about and haven't heard from in a while back and emailing in. So we appreciate you guys doing that. So yeah, Mitch says, "Hey, creeps, it's been a while, and I wanted to send some love you guys' way. Thank you so much for continuing the show. I always enjoy your banter, lists, and discovering new films to enjoy that I might otherwise not even have known was out there. I know that some listeners call out other media that have horror, such as comics, video games, etc., as we're talking about. Yeah, Kirdy, right? But I wanted to give some special horror shout out to the media that some people might not think of that is its own home in Wisconsin. That would be Spooky Pinball out of Benton, Wisconsin. Have you heard of this? Spooky Pinball? Most pinball manufacturers are typically based out of the Chicago area. Mitch, how do you know this? Are you a pinball wizard? Fascinating.
He's probably a nerd.
I would have had no idea about that.
Pinball. There's a place with...
He said most pinball manufacturers are typically based out of the Chicago area.
Okay.
Had no idea.
So this is Spooky brand pinball machine.
Yeah, I'll get to it. Yep. So, but we have our one here in Wisconsin. They have made a lot of machines, but their specialty are horror-themed pinball machines. They have made a Halloween, a Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper, and just within this past year, Evil Dead and Beetlejuice. Now, as he says this, I think I've seen the Evil Dead pinball machine, and man, if I had $5 or $7,000 or however much it costs, I would love nothing more to do that.
I mean, I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street.
They're
pinballs.
awesome. They're awesome looking. Just wanted to highlight a piece of horror that may or may not have known was there. Thanks again for all your hard work putting the shows together. I always look forward to the next one. Mitch.
So this is just he's talking about a company out of Benton, Wisconsin that makes pinballs.
Spooky
and distributes
Pinball,
them.
Yes. So
what I was hoping he was saying was that there's a place you can go in Wisconsin where there's a building where you can go in and it's full of horror pinballs.
Oh my God. Yes, that would be amazing. Cool? I see Spooky Pinball LLC.
Yeah.
So it's Spooky Pinball Official on Instagram. And I am looking at the Beetlejuice and Evil Dead ones, and holy shit, do they look amazing. This is the one that I've seen. And yeah, this is probably the one that he was talking about. I believe it is. So I'm going to follow that. Oh, it's followed by Adam, our buddy.
Of course.
From the Beyond. So go figure. www.spookypinball.com. You can check these things out. These are amazing. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre one, Corey.
How much are they? You can buy one?
I'm going to look it up right now. Only $2,000. Oh, wait. The initial payment is $2,000. The collector's edition.
$2,000 is still a lot of money, bro.
But for a giant, like, full-size pinball machine?
That you can maybe make money off of.
But I had to read the fine print. $2,000, and I was like, okay, it's still a lot of money. I agree with you. But Texas Chainsaw Massacre, $2,000 initial payment. Retails for $9,699 plus tax.
Jeez,
damn it!
And then, why are they gonna maintenance it when it fucking breaks too? Because that's the thing. Where at Witchcraft we had a couple pinballs.
Mm-hmm.
One of them I believe was slightly horror adjacent, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
But I tell you what, we needed to have that fucker looked at about every 30 days.
Well, look. Spooky Pinball, it's probably not selling you some run-of-the-mill, run-down pinball machine, right?
You're right. We ain't going to put it in a bar where people can
right.
it.
Yeah, $10,000 for one of these puppies, but dude, this Evil Dead one I fucking want so bad. Here's a picture of it. You want it? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Or do you want to take my phone? All right. So yeah, it's fucking awesome. It's fully loaded. SpookyPinball.com.
Yeah,
so,
we'll give it a shout out, share on our Instagram or whatever.
When our podcast just blows up big time and we're just rolling in dough, we'll definitely
good to hear from you, Mitch.
Definitely have you over, Mitch, and play our new pinball machine in our recording studio.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
It will be wild.
Pinball, choose your own adventure. Doesn't anybody watch horror movies anymore?
God damn it, no. We just make merchandise off of them now. So
kind of.
All right. And then, of course, speaking of our own buddy Adam.
Letters from the Beyond.
That's right. For first-time listeners, our friend Adam owns our most coveted VHS store now that he's turned it into a video store too.
Wow! So he had
a rental
another
section.
shelf. One shelf is rental only, and then now he's got more displays. It's getting more movies in there. But
it doesn't matter. Adam's doing the Lord's work at the Beyond in Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
Put it in the front. All that other stuff, put it in the back. Put it in the back.
Well, there you go, Adam.
Yeah, can we get more dead animals in there? Maybe some taxidermy, some blow molds, horror movies right at the front. Let's get them out here in the front.
But friend of the podcast, as well as our favorite now movie rental, even though Corey's against it, and VHS store, Adam from the Beyond says, "Greetings. Hope all is well in the Rumpus Room," which he affectionately named our podcast room. I hear this is the 2019 episode. I remember 2019 like it was yesterday. Cornhole with my uncles by the lake.
Is that a beanbag? We call it.
Oh, yes.
Cornholing around here is doing a guy in the butt.
Right.
And then we call the game beanbag.
Well, I just know he's emailed in before about his uncle's name, so cornhole with his uncles.
Oh, he's
by
playing
the lake.
Cornhole with
his uncles by the lake.
Yeah, maybe he is talking about cornhole.
Okay. Anyway, the cornhole by the lake, summer squash, and mint pudding. What Czechoslovakian family do you come from? None of this seems
it's
like...
called toothpaste. Mint pudding.
Summer squash and mint pudding. Are you counting The Fanatic as a horror movie for 2019? You'll just have to see. If so, that's my number one for the year.
Fred Durst directed and written John Travolta
That's
film.
right.
Yep.
Veronica by Glenn Danzig is his number 2.
Which that wasn't on our list, and I don't know if that had
I think
a
it
release
originally
date
came
or
out in
something.
2019, but it didn't really get accessible until 2020. Because remember, it was on a circuit.
Yeah, Veronica wasn't on my list, but
Yeah, I think it's a
Fanatic
2020
was.
film for us.
And
you know.
I don't know if it's hard to tell if he's joking or serious, but
I honestly, knowing Adam, I believe his number 1 is The Fanatic and number 2 is Veronica. I honestly do.
I don't know.
He loves those weird, almost unbearable watching
But
movies.
I see him as a fucking fots guy.
He loves boy adventure movies. Him and I had a conversation. He's just a sweet boy adventure movie fan.
Yeah, he's a different guy.
I would love to see a shared universe where John Travolta and the neck-breaking albino spider team up to open a massage parlor. Have either of you two ever had mint pudding? I've never even heard of mint pudding until you said it, Adam. Are the Savage Horror Creeps planning on having any trivia or events soon? That's right. I miss those days. We used to do trivia. If so, I can bring the pudding, and like they say, the proof is in the pudding. God,
mint pudding's not very popular, but
I don't know. I've never had it. What if this is my new crack?
yeah.
You know, what if this replaces crack?
I mean, it sounds like toothpaste, doesn't it?
It's kind of like that, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, he says, if so, the proof is in the pudding. God bless Love Adam. So thank you for emailing in. Yeah, The Fanatic.
It's not a good movie.
It's not a good movie. Well, I'll spoil it right now for you, Adam. I'm sorry, it did not make our list.
Yeah.
There is some fun stuff to see in unhinged John Travolta, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Especially when he goes down to one eye, but...
I mean, he's no Mel Gibson.
No, he's no Russell Crowe in whatever that movie was. I'm Fat and Angry Behind the Wheel movie. What is that one? Anyway, and Veronica, I'll be honest with you, I've never seen it. A huge Glenn Danzig fan that I have
Never
not
seen it
seen Veronica.
I've seen the cover, maybe.
I've seen bits online. I've always wanted to see it. I want to see Glenn Danzig's other movie with it's a horror western one. Can't remember the name of it now, but yeah, I don't know. Veronica wasn't in this year, so sorry. Sorry, Adam. But The Fanatic will not be making it. But you know what? I'm sure Fred Durst, in all his backwards red hat glory, is really appreciative of you watching that movie.
It's just Veronica?
Verotica. Like erotica.
Yeah.
Verotika. But I do love Glenn Danzig, and so why have I never watched that? And you know what, Adam? Get that at your store. I'll come pick up a copy of that. We can watch it together in the rumpus room. But anyway, thank you, Adam.
It is a 2019 film. It should have been counted.
What?
But it is so hard to get.
Okay, but here's the thing.
It's got
though.
a 1.9 on Internet Movie Database.
Here's the thing. It says
With
on
2000
IMDb 2019, but that was when it released in the film festivals.
Well, but that's what we go
I
by.
remember.
We go by 2000.
I know, but we didn't even get a chance to see it until it dropped on Shudder, at least in 2020, if not longer than that.
It's
so,
not available on Shudder.
Not anymore, but I remember it being on there.
It's not available on
Now
Amazon.
Now it's a cult film.
Contessa of Blood, a surreal and bloody trilogy of erotic horror stories culled from Glenn Danzig's comics.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely want to see that sometime. So, anyway, thank you, Adam, for sending yet another letter from the beyond, as well as all the people that listen to the podcast. Mitch, Kirdy, thank you so much. All of you guys, we love hearing from you. And if you ever want to get in touch with us, we are on Facebook, Instagram at Savage Horror Creeps, and then savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com. All right. That's all the mail we have. We did the news. What else is there to do?
Top 5 pies to watch while you're watching horror movies.
Of course. How could I forget? It's top 5 pies.
Top 5 pies.
Can you say that fast?
Top 5 pies, top 5 pies, top 5 pies.
That second one was a little sketchy. I don't know.
Number 5, the best apple to eat. Or, fuck, I just fucked that up.
Top 5 pies.
Number 5 of
I'm
top
not
5
cutting that.
pies to watch when you're watching horror films is apple pie. Apple pie. Apple pie is good because it is chunky, monkey,
Yes.
popular, ready, available, warm apple pies. We grew up, people trying to fuck the pies.
Yeah, we came from an era where people were fucking apple pies when we were growing up.
You put it in the
That
microwave.
is weird to say.
Spin it up with a little bit of
Very
ice
weird to say.
cream. Apple pie is fantastic. And if you're looking to put a spell on your boyfriend, maybe tinkle and have your period in the pie.
You know, if someone hasn't seen the movie that we'll talk about later tonight, they're going to be
It's
like,
not a spoiler.
what the fuck is he talking
Not a
about?
spoiler. Number 5, pie apple. Number 4, pie to watch while you're watching horror. Or number 4, pie to eat while you're watching horror films. Oreo pie. Oreo.
I do like an Oreo
Oreo crust, cream filling, chocolate drizzle.
Have you ever, sorry, to go back to the apple pie, not fucked one, but have you ever put a slice of cheese on apple pie? You know, some
Never.
people do that.
No.
That's a thing.
No cheese.
They even talk about it in one of our favorites, Taxi Driver.
No
right?
cheese. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No cheese pie for me.
Okay. Anyway, Oreo pie. Great.
Oreo pie is fantastic. You can put it in the fridge. It's served while cold. Very creamy, very good. A lot of people don't think about it. I like Oreo pie. Number 3, I didn't know if I should count this or not because I didn't know if there'd be one day where we would do a meat pie count, but chicken pot pie.
Wow, you threw me for a loop here.
Chicken pot pie.
This is really difficult to be super excited about pie ranking. But I do love this. This is
Chicken
endearing.
pot pie.
Yeah.
You know, how you eat the pot pie, you eat the middle.
You do.
Eat all the things, and then the burnt, crispy parts you
For last.
pull out of the, yeah.
I love the crust. Yep.
Chicken pot pie.
I like the way you say it, too. You accentuate the P's. Chicken pot pie.
Chicken pot pie. Number 2, best pie to eat while watching horror movies. This is my personal opinion. I know that a lot of people aren't going to agree with this, but lemon meringue.
Whoa.
Lemon meringue pie.
It's pretty sweet for me.
It's super sweet, but it's super puffy, super creamy. If it's too sweet for you, you just eat the cream off the top. The whip. I love lemon meringue pie. And the greatest pie to eat when you're watching a horror movie.
I am so worried about this last answer here. Are you?
No,
You're not that person. You're not that
a
person.
banana cream pie.
There we go.
Banana cream pie.
Cherry didn't make it, huh? Cherry's my favorite.
Well, I had number 6 was pumpkin. I know a lot of people are going to be like, why is there no pumpkin? Halloween.
Yeah,
I
and
just don't like
Thanksgiving.
The taste of
Yeah.
pumpkin.
Yeah, that's all right.
I had number 7. I had Elvis, which is peanut butter and banana. Yeah. Number 8, key lime pie.
Key lime's great. Underrated. Yep.
Key lime pie. Number 9 was blueberry pie.
How long is this list?
And then
You've got a list of
10
20 pies.
At the last notable pie to eat while you're watching horror movies would be cherry pie.
Wow, cherry
Because
at 10, huh?
I love how red the cherry pie is. It almost looks like you're eating a pie of blood.
Yeah.
But who wants to eat that much?
I'm a big cherry fan, though.
No.
Big cherry fan.
But banana cream at the top, it's almost like pudding. You can't find it anywhere. You pretty much got to be at a diner, get that banana cream pie, licking your lips, licking your fingers, watching the tube.
Is there a mint pudding pie?
I bet you there is.
All I want to do is just you, me, and Adam get together and we're just eating mint pudding and watching Veronica.
We should do a cream pie eating contest. Put it on the YouTube.
Yeah. Horror porn.
Who do you
hub.
think would win
Yeah.
between you, me, and Adam?
A cream pie eating?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, okay, let's put all the nights. Adam, Jacoby, Kayla.
Anthony.
Anthony. You don't think I'd win the cream pie?
I think you'd be a close second, but Anthony's got that like extra
Killer
gear, right?
instinct.
Yeah, he's gonna
If
go.
He's really determined.
He's not gonna give a
He's
shit
gonna
about what
want
he
it the
looks
baddest.
like.
Yeah.
You know, he's just gonna be slurping.
I did win a hot dog eating contest.
He's gonna
at the
be
Wigwam
slurping
once.
that
I
cream
did.
pie. Oh,
Will you
really?
agree that I'd win the hot dog eating contest?
100%. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That might be fun. Do a little event on 4th of July.
We do the Savage
We
Horror
all
Crepes
go
hot
down
dog
to
eating
the
contest.
Beyond. Well, our pie.
We rival.
Well, what's that movie where the puke scene in the pie puke scene in the what movie had the kid and he threw up
Is
everywhere?
that Stand By Me?
Stand By Me.
It is
right?
Stand By Me. I knew it was
Or was
Stephen
it-
King. No.
Yeah.
it's
Was it
Stand By Me.
Sandlot?
No.
Sandlot, they puked on the thing.
Pie puking
I think
scene.
it was definitely Stand By Me. It had to be, right? They're
Yeah, I
telling,
think so. Yeah, it's Stand By Me. The pie eating contest. Yep.
We could do something like that.
Just a fun little. Hey, we got a YouTube channel now. We could throw it up there.
We could get a prize or.
I'd do it.
But you think hot dogs would be better?
Yeah. Oh man.
I mean, it must have been in about 2019. I have a thing on my old podcast YouTube where we did Ray's 4th of July hot pepper contest.
Oh,
And we hot sauce. We had a hot sauce competition, and I got second.
Ray got first.
Ray was the host. She didn't eat it. She took a
yeah,
jalapeno and puked in the middle of the competition.
She puked.
She's just a little kid.
Oh yeah,
I'll
sure.
send you the link.
Sure. Yeah, I'd like that. Yeah.
So maybe we should do that this year for July. Maybe we should get together.
You know, I
down at
love
the movie
videos of
store.
little kids puking.
Well, no, we make our own with adults.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that graphic, but yeah.
Yeah, Adam, could we just repurpose your parking lot and then we just have this?
We're doing it inside.
We're doing it all over the VHS.
Right over the dirty pile of molded ones. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'll sponsor it.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, well, thank you. I can't. Cherry, I feel is horribly unrepresented there,
Yeah,
but
well, maybe you're right.
maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
All right, Savage Horror Creeps, we're going to get into the thick of it. 2019 horror films.
Welcome to Fright Night. For real.
Yeah.
2019
So
was
fresh.
6 years ago. I was 34 years old.
34.
Working at my office bar, which is now Leona's Pizza.
Oh, wow.
Big Rough. I was a bouncer. I was in some of the
You were
best shape.
bouncing.
Well, I was a general manager at a bar that was very violent. We had to have about 3 bouncers on per given night.
Hell yeah.
Had the police there every night.
Was that rough?
People would vandalize my car.
Jesus.
That was the year that I got my DUI.
No.
And got my fake DUI the same year. Weird year.
You faked a DUI.
Well, I got a PAC charge too, which kind of counts as a DUI, even though because you have to have absolute sobriety after you get a DUI.
Okay.
And I had a 0.00001 and no interlock in there. Oh, it was a rough year, but I was in good shape.
Do you want me to include this in the podcast?
It's fine. I don't give a fuck. Everybody makes mistakes.
They do. They do. As
Everybody
long as
makes-
we learn from them, that's all that matters, right?
Yep. So here we go. I remember this. I have a good old stack of Blu-rays. Was at the Best Buy every Tuesday picking up this shit.
Hell yeah.
But we got 3 honorable mentions in our top 10 movies of the year. Is what we do is I give a top 13. Nate gives me a top 13. We give them a number system. We add them up and we come up with a definitive savage list of horror films from 2019. All of you guys should remember this. We might spoil some shit. You should, if you've listened to this podcast before, you know that we do a little bit of spoilers. We try not to do it too bad though. Our first honorable mention, something we covered before on our Rob Zombie list, 3 from Hell. the third installment of the Firefighter trilogy, basically rushed to get out before Sid Haig dies. And you see Sid Haig die in this film. He gets electrocuted and murdered after he survived 90 shots to the chest, which is, I think, the biggest problem with a lot of people on this film, where they don't like it because the end of Devil's Rejects was so perfect that there was no need to continue the story, because it was,
I agree,
such a glorious ending. But they bring these guys back from the dead, bring them into prison that kind of reminds you a little bit of Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
But anyways, we get an Otis escape, and then we get a hostage situation that gets a baby out. They meet up with their cousin, who has a pretty cool name. What was his name? Foxy Wolf or something?
I can't remember his last name, but yeah, Foxy.
Who is the guy from 31?
Richard Brake.
Yeah. He's going to be at Crypticon this year.
Oh, really? Okay, very cool.
So, Three from Hell feels rushed, feels cheaper than the other two, House of Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. But we have this whole Mexican theme, and we have Sherry Moon Zombie wearing a Native American headdress, using a
bow and arrow,
which actually, did you think that bow and arrow was real?
Yeah.
Full CGI.
What?
Yeah.
No shit.
I was watching the behind the scenes thing, but I gotta say, it looks immaculate.
Well,
because
yeah,
Sherry
I
Moon
guess.
could not figure out the bow, so they were like, let's just do CGI. And
let's just see. She just couldn't figure it out, huh?
And they get like a Mexican Lucha Libre gang comes in. Thought they would have fared a little bit better against three white trash people, but there's some cool midgets in there. I thought Alfredo. I thought the guy that ran the hotel was Alfredo from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. It's not. Do you remember Alfredo
from Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3?
The guy that ran the gas station and had all the porno magazines.
Oh yeah. Okay. Was that just an homage to him?
Dee Wallace is in it as a prison guard. The guy from the Munsters and Lords of Salem is in it.
All of his movies,
yeah, all of them now, yeah. You get to see a lot of characters that you go. Danny Trejo apparently is not dead either, and he's in prison with Otis. Otis gets his revenge. Otis is pretty badass, fucking evil, awesome. I do think Bill Moseley did a great job in this film. It's just the script just feels so rushed, and it feels like they had 1/8 of the budget that the other movies do. And I think that if this movie wasn't like in the collection of Rob Zombies, I think I'd like it a little bit better. It just, in comparison to his other films, you can see that this one is just lackluster.
So what I gotta, so I didn't rank this movie because I've never been that big of a fan of it. I am in the camp of, I think it should have just stopped after Devil's Reject. I thought that was a great film.
Perfect ending, yeah.
And so I never needed this film. And then to get kind of a lackluster one that you said that we get with this one, it's just, I don't think it was needed.
And then the ending of this movie too, and spoiler alert, they don't die. They just walk off into the sunset.
it's very kind of weird and ridiculous. But I remember you not enjoying this movie that much, and so when you rank this one, I was very surprised.
Rob Zombie rank, and I think I had it third to last. I got a lot of bad things to say about this, but I also got good things to say about it. I mean, Clint Howard as a clown pissing himself.
Yeah. I mean, it makes the movie. I don't know what you want me to say with that.
I don't hate it.
I don't know.
I mean, it was a 3.5 star then. It continues to be a 3.5 star. It was on and off on my bottom 3, and then I brought it up higher because of the horror royalty and the fact that I knew that you wouldn't place it, so I knew I had to like it extra much.
Oh, come on! You should rate what they actually do.
I mean, what
Are you juking the stats, man?
I have to play the game that you play.
I don't play a game. I rank what I think these movies should be ranked.
And I did. And I looked back at it. I think it was originally at 14.
I mean, if you like the movie,
and
great.
Then it ended up at my number 10. And I do like the movie, and I'll watch it again.
Okay.
And I will continue to look for more because I support Rob Zombie films and I like that.
I do, and that's why
I live in that world, baby.
Yeah, if you were one of them, who would you be?
If I was one of the Devil's Rejects?
Yeah.
Or any character in this film?
Let's go any character.
I mean, probably still Otis, but I mean, I don't want to be the clown. Danny Trejo is a cool character. Maybe the Lucha Libre mob leader. The guy I thought was Alfredo. I don't know.
What about the little guy?
Maybe the prison conductor.
Sure.
With a mustache.
Was Ken Foree in this movie again? Or that? I know he was in the second one.
I don't think he was.
Yeah, he came back in the second one, but
because he was he was a pretty big role in the second film. And
yeah,
he died. So
yeah, but that doesn't mean anything. Rob Zombie will bring him back just because he likes you. You know.
In comparison, it's bad, but on its own, if you can watch it on its own merits, it's got some stuff in there.
Yeah,
and it's a tribute to Sid Haig.
Yeah, it's sad that
it was made to celebrate Sid Haig.
Yeah.
To give him, because he wanted his last film to be a Rob Zombie film, and
which is awesome because
and in the film you can see how sick he was.
Yeah, he was pretty.
That he showed up,
that cancer was really getting to him.
He could,
yeah.
And I got a lot of respect for that. So
you know what's really cool is that Sid Haig has had a very long career, right? Like he was in tons of 70s exploitation.
Yeah, you
films.
watch old films and you're like, that's Sid Haig.
Yeah, I mean, so
he's a real actor. He's
he had a career for
actor,
like 50 years in film, and so for his last film wanting it to be a Rob Zombie film is actually really cool.
Well, his favorite
says something about Rob Zombie, which I've always heard is that Rob Zombie's so cool with his little troupe that they love working with him.
I met him and he is kind as shit.
He is good,
magnetic to be around. Just I remember smiling ear to ear.
Yeah, great.
Thinking that might be the coolest dude.
Nice. Yeah, well, that's great because I love Rob Zombie. So, his films, take it for what it is. He's got his own style, right? Yeah. So either you jive with it or you don't. But I've always loved Rob Zombie. So yeah.
All right, that's our first honorable mention. 3 from Hell. Our second honorable mention is a Christmas movie that is the least Christmas film I've ever seen.
We talked about
it, and it placed in our Christmas rank that we did in our first year of the podcast.
Yeah.
The Lodge, A24 film that kind of is a smaller scale The Shining. In this movie, the cabin is a character. In this movie, the winter is a character. Ex-cultist kid with a murdering father gets in a relationship with a guy doing a thesis or something on her, is really inappropriate, leaves his wife, she kills herself, and then he takes his 2 children who hate his new girlfriend, and his new girlfriend who has a mental psychosis from being in a cult, get stranded in a cabin on Christmas with no connection to the outside world, and have to either make friends and survive together or go crazy and have horrible things happen.
Mm-hmm.
The more entertaining one is the one that happens, and we get to see tension and fear, and
or you get to see Riley Keough go through a psychotic episode.
And she's great in this film.
Yeah,
man.
she is.
That little kid from It did good too.
Oh yeah, Jaden Martell, that guy. Yeah,
and I like one thing that I think
he was Stuttering Stanley.
It's not scary in a gore sense necessarily, but there's something about being trapped in the freezing cold temperatures with a crazy person that is really scary. And I think
because you can't leave that.
Every time I watch this movie, I remember that I liked it, and I think, well, I must have just been in the right mood. But I've watched this movie 4 times now, and I keep on finding more things that I like about it. I think that this film is wonderfully made. It surprises the hell out of me. It's A24, but it doesn't have that snobby A24-ness to it. Something about it feels like a real movie.
No, but it still has that A24 film where you're like,
what's happening?
Like, what is happening?
I have questions at the end.
Yes, yeah, I do too, and that's a hurdle I've never been able to get over with the film. Is that I'm just kind of like, what? Well, Does it work?
You shouldn't have to go to YouTube and type in
the
title explained.
Yes,
but,
and that's what always exhausted me with this movie is that I'm like, I just don't know if I wanted to think about it that much,
right?
You know, but
I like it.
It's got great performances. It's very scary for the kids because they're trapped with this psychotic woman
that they didn't know was psychotic till like
no.
Through it.
As,
it doesn't
as
remind
she's going
you of
through her
like
episode.
a small scale Shining.
Very small scale.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, definitely being in the bleak winter, surrounded, like in the middle of nowhere too. Yeah, for sure. And there is no escape when you're in that.
All right, our last honorable mention is Alexander Aja's Crawl. Now, one of our very first episodes we did When Animals Attack, and it was a huge list, and Crawl, I think, made it pretty high because they don't make animal attack movies like they used to in the 70s.
No.
These are rare, and when they do come out, they come off generic and copycat-like and predictable and yada, yada, yada.
Yep.
This movie isn't great to rewatch. Every time I watch it, I like it a little bit less. But this caliber of animal attack films,
it feels like a time that's come and gone.
Yeah.
It's big, it's silly, it's, when
I first saw this, it was refreshing because it's like, oh, wow, man. Nobody can outdo Jaws, right? But this was a movie like when we saw The Beast, and you go see these movies, they're all action first, Hunter.
Yeah.
This one was a horror style where it's almost a slasher film with two alligators in the basement.
Yep.
You got a familiar dad character, and you got a great teenage swimmer girl that's in her 20s that wants to rescue her dad
in the midst of a hurricane.
Yeah, which is my favorite part of the film.
Yeah.
The way they're swimming through the houses and the windows are breaking, and it's heavy CGI, but
it's pulled off pretty well.
It looks cool. It looks like art. Those skyscapes and putting yourself in the position of, could I survive this? What would I do in these situations? And
hide in the shower. Duh.
That you that's what you do.
Yeah, but no, to your point, it is that big dumb epic catastrophe movie, right?
And the tension is good
with alligators,
but also Alexander Aja, high tension, and all the other films he's done.
Mm-hmm.
You're expecting some gross out gore shit.
There's a couple scenes or whatever, but one thing I do expect with him though is he's always making a very fast-paced tension film. He's a director that I know is capable of it. Whether he pulls it off in the film, like Mirrors, but like Hills Have Eyes remake is a great example of like, oh shit, he really didn't pull any punches. You know, he brought that energy. He was like, that's how you do it, right? High tension, same way. And this one, he does bring that energy. Yeah, but it's big, it's campy.
You should almost do an Alexander Aja rank one of these days, I tell you.
It would be interesting. Yeah, it would be interesting. But yeah, this is kind of big, dumb fun, and that's what I've always appreciated about it, because it's like all we want is just alligator attacks.
But yeah, part of the reason why
that's what we get.
The last one, The Lodge, because the winner was a character in this movie, The Storm.
Summer, yep.
The Storm was a character along, maybe just as big as the alligators were, so...
Yeah.
That's Crawl, our number 11. So our number 10, the real list, coming in at number 10, Haunt.
Yes.
And funny thing, rewatching it this time, I do really like this movie, but I always get this and The Houses That October Built mixed up.
Yes, I did too. Yep.
And I literally...
And there's another one.
Playing, I was like, I've seen Haunt.
And Hellfest too.
Yeah,
that came out around the same time.
But I literally, it started and I was like, oh fuck, I thought this was The Houses That October Built. I like this one. This is one of my favorite Halloween attraction horror films. And I'll tell you one thing, I would pay oodles of money
to go to the haunted house.
With no lines.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
To take my time, to put my hand in the holes, nobody behind me, nobody in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm so sick and tired of going to haunted attractions, paying my money, and then having somebody 5 feet behind me and somebody 5 feet in front of me.
Because they slowed down, then you get bottlenecked, and then you're going together. It's 20 people.
And so many people just force
I
feed.
agree.
I don't care if they're real killers. I'll pay more.
You'll pay more for the real killers.
And that's cool. I mean, they're dumb. If you go to a haunted attraction and nobody's there.
And that's what this movie is. I mean, it's a movie about these kids that go to this haunted attraction, right?
Yeah.
And all the stuff is real, and there's it's filled with killers. But it's got a little bit more brutality to it than, I wouldn't say a little bit, a lot more brutality to it than Hellfest, which came out. Is it the same? No, not the same year, but like 1 year apart from each other.
Hellfest, I think it was 18 or 17. We did it recently, but
yeah. I mean, it was right around the corner.
And this was independent. That one, it was a mainstream, like fucking Blumhouse.
That was
level.
a Blumhouse one, I think. Yeah.
But Haunt sears in your brain. I don't think that it's a fantastic movie. I didn't really love the characters. There was dumb things about it, but it was scary, and there's images that you remember that get seared in your brain, whether or not you remember it as a different movie. You remember the film. And as I watched this movie, everything came back to me. This was just out of my list, but I do like it. Is it as good as Hell House? I don't know.
No, I don't think so, but it's different. But that's a found footage, right?
This is like a Shudder Films level film.
Slasher in a haunted house. It's got some good writing behind it too by what's his name, Scott Beck, and hold on, let me click on it. Scott Beck and Brian Woods, who did the Quiet Place movies, who did Heretic, who did your facial expressions are coming across. Yeah. Here, I got you with Heretic at least. Yeah. You seem to enjoy Heretic. So
this is the guy that made Heretic.
Yeah, they wrote Heretic. So, yep. And I think they directed it too, but still. So it's got some good writers behind it. No name stars really, but yeah, it's probably, of all the haunted house, the killers are real in a haunted house movies.
Yeah, the ghost face guy.
I think this is my favorite. And what are they? Are they minor spoilers, right? But are they supernatural? Are they monsters? Are they killers? Like, what are they? Or are they just into extreme body modification?
Coffee drinking psychos.
They're all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
Bath salt psychos. I don't know.
And it's a Halloween movie too. Yeah. Right? So it's a perfect time to watch around the fall season.
There are people out there that like it, but yeah, it wasn't good enough to get a sequel.
I don't know.
You think it's still coming?
I think they could make a sequel on it. And I think they might be actually making a sequel of it. I heard rumors of it, but I haven't heard anything recently of that. But it's a slasher horror during the fall season in a haunted house. So, I mean, it's fun to watch during that time. And then go to a haunted house after that.
Yeah. Halloween movie for sure. Mm-hmm. If you don't watch it now, because we talked about it, watch it on Halloween.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Number 9. The Dead Don't Die.
I'm happy that
how do you
like
say his name?
Jim Jarmusch.
Jim Jarmusch. And I'm a big Jim Jarmusch fan.
Yes. Okay.
I like Broken Flowers. He did Trees Lounge too, right? And he did
Way of the Samurai.
Way of the Samurai. Well, Ghost Dog.
Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai, and
he has a
Dead Man. I've always loved
too.
He
has a way of making films. That nobody can seem to duplicate. I even have Coffee and Cigarettes on VHS.
Nice, great movie.
And so Jim Jarmusch wants to make a deadpan fucking comedy, but just mix it up in a high octane, because he makes boring films.
I wouldn't say they're boring, but he makes like art
crawl pace films.
They are slower paced,
dialogue heavy, introspective, voyeuristic films.
Yep. Where
you just kind of watch people have conversations, live their boring lives, and you find something beautiful in it. There is a subtlety to him. So why, when they said, "Hey, have you ever thought about making a zombie movie?" And he was like, "Well, sure. Why don't we make it more confusing and make it an alien zombie movie? And why don't we see?" And Adam Driver and
Bill Murray are hilarious together. Every time they're doing their thing, I am fully engaged. But whenever they pull it away from them two,
and pull that fucking samurai girl.
Tilda Swinton.
And I love Chloe
Sevigny. Yeah.
Tom
Waits is in this movie.
Not my favorite performance of hers.
No.
This is a great Jim Jarmusch film, but this is not a great zombie movie. And I think everyone goes into this thinking it's going to be a zombie movie still.
No, you need to get into that art house indie style mood.
Yeah.
And then watch a zombie movie.
This is a film that just so happens to be normal, boring people experiencing zombies in a very small town.
Mm-hmm.
And people go, oh, the dead don't die. There's going to be zombies. There's going to be kills. And
you get a little bit, but it's not.
You're really not getting zombie action.
You do get the trademark deadpan humor, though.
Well, and the fourth wall thing, did it get a little annoying?
Yeah. But I think it was almost
ain't gonna end good, Nate.
Yeah.
What the hell you keep saying that for? I just don't think it's gonna end for. Why? Oh, because I read the script, and it's like, what the fuck, dude, Deadpool? And then
at least what the fuck, Deadpool? But yeah, at least it prepares you for that, though.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if you got to the end of this and
I watch this movie a lot, and it's a flip of a coin whether or not it hits with me or if it doesn't.
It hit with me this time around, but I remember the first one. I'm like,
correct mood.
I get it, but I don't
super
want
baked. The one character, the Marvel character, skinny, tall, Asian Irish girl, the gunsmith with the samurai sword. And she gets sucked up by the aliens. And
oh, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. She's in a Marvel movie, though?
Yeah, she's the Sorceress Supreme before Doctor Strange's.
Oh, okay. I kind of checked out towards the end of those movies.
But her character bugged me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want her character in there.
But still, I mean, like, what a cast, though. I mean, we didn't even mention Steve Buscemi. Danny Glover's in this movie, too.
Yeah. And then, who's that... the lady, the blonde lady that dies in the police place. She's from When a Stranger Calls.
When a Stranger Calls.
The original?
Oh, Carol Kane?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, sure.
She's pretty funny in it. I
forgot that she was in that, yeah.
Yeah, because she wants to, like, play wine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I don't know.
But if you're a fan of Jim Jarmusch films like Coffee and Cigarettes, Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog has some. That's his most accessible.
Ghost Dog is the best,
yeah. Dead Man with Johnny Depp. You ever seen that Western?
I don't think I've watched that.
Black and white Western, and that's that.
Don Quixote, right? No, he didn't do Don Quixote.
No, he didn't do that.
What movie? He did another movie with Adam Driver, but either way, I think this is a
Only
great...
Lovers Left Alive. He did that one too, so that's a very similar. Here's a vampire story. That'd be a good one.
I don't think it's a great zombie movie. If it was on a zombie list, it would be pretty far down. But Jim Jarmusch, I'm saying it wrong, but
no, that was right.
So what
you finally get the name right, and now you think you're saying it wrong.
Yeah. So, reader beware. This is not a normal zombie movie.
It's an art house indie film with zombies.
Do not expect what you're going to expect. And I love that Sturgill Simpson song, but did they play that out of the... And then they're like, why is this fucking song always on? He's like, well, it's the theme to the movie. But it's a good movie. I love Adam Driver. I love Bill Murray.
Yeah. And they both are great in this film. So
here it is, our number 9. But our number 8, we'll move on to something else, another niche. Scary stories to tell in the dark.
What the fuck was that word?
What, niche?
You mean niche?
Niche.
Niche?
Niche.
Is that for our French listeners?
Niche.
Is
whatever, you knew what I meant. How old were you when you first got a copy of this book?
I was probably 10, 11 maybe.
School library.
I remember reading it on the
library.
bus.
I remember just looking at the pictures, right?
Yeah.
Because the illustrator, fantastic. Love these stories. some of our first access to truly horrifying images.
Yeah.
Everybody read it. Everybody knew it. I got copies of it at home. More than one, I even think.
Yeah.
And then now Guillermo del Toro produces
scary stories to tell in the dark
and brings this thing to life. They grab maybe the three most memorable characters, which is the pale lady, the changeling, and the big toe.
Yep.
And bring them to life. Scarily, like, awesomely accurate.
Very accurate to it. Yeah.
I remember when this first came out, I was like, oh man, this is going to be like Goosebumps, the movie with Jack Black. But it is a higher tier. It's not quite Pennywise.
No, it's still PG-13, so they do pull their punches a little bit.
But it isn't for kids. It's enjoyable. There is some scary imagery. The changeling is a terrifying creature.
Mm-hmm.
We do get to see it through the lens of a bunch of 12-year-old kids.
Yeah.
You get some Halloween action. You get some bully action.
That's what I love about this the most, is that it really feels like a true Halloween film. You know,
Okay.
I love the setting. I love the time that it's taking place in. And it feels like that fall movie where you get the cornfields, you get the, you know, all the fall activities and stuff, the aesthetic of it. I really, really love that. And that's what draws me to this movie.
But one thing, why did it take so long
for this movie to get made?
Doesn't this feel about 12 years too late?
You would think they would have done this already. Right.
I think that the success of this film would have been 4 times better if they would have made this 12 years ago or even 20 years ago.
Yeah.
At the height of its popularity, was it just like, were they finally like, oh, we're finally not making money. People are starting to forget about this book.
Yeah.
Let's make a movie. Dude, if they would have did timing correctly.
I know.
And so our generation who remembers this book so much from the 90s, we're almost too old to enjoy a PG-13 film, aren't we?
Well, maybe. But when this movie came out, then they re-released all those books. So now you get a whole nother genre or a whole nother generation.
Make this to sell more books.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of what happened with Goosebumps,
I don't hear
too.
kids talking about this. Like,
No, you'd hear them talking about like shitty movies like Slender Man, just because that was a creepypasta and things like that, right? So, but yeah, it's I don't know, maybe, but I'm glad that it came out. I'm glad that it was done right with the creepy imagery, because like, it's not a perfect film, right? Like I love this movie a lot, but I am aware that it's very flawed at times.
What was your favorite recreation? Was it the pimple?
The pimple freaks me out, even though the CGI spiders.
Yeah, but the goo at first.
Yeah, it's great.
But people are
honestly,
scared of
what is the big woman called?
The pale woman.
The pale woman. Yeah, that thing really creeps me out.
Yeah,
and it's done so well.
The Red Room.
In this film. Yeah,
the Red Room is great.
Yeah.
I don't remember the story being that way. Was there 4 pale women in it?
I can't remember. It's been years.
I think just every time he turned around, she was there.
Yes, I think so. But that's what I It was crazy because I had almost, like you said, so much time has passed that I'd almost forgotten every one of these stories. And then when I saw one of the characters on the screen, they encapsulated it so well where I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I
remember that. That freaked me out, you know? And I would be on the back of the bus just, you know, kind of with my feet up on the seats, kind of tucked in there, right? Well, because I had like a 45-minute bus ride. I grew up in like a really rural area, so the bus had to travel all over to drop kids off. Yeah. So like my ride home after school was like almost an hour. So I was on that fucking bus forever. And my friends got off in like the first half hour. So I was just like, fuck. Now I'm just with the old kids.
Playing with your big toe.
Playing with my big toe. Yeah. And then eventually I was the old kid playing with my other big toe in the back. But yeah, so now I'm crouched down, and I remember just sitting on the bus, just reading that thing and kind of getting creeped out. Yeah. Like I didn't want to put my feet down on the bus floor.
I will say this time around, it did. I'm over it now, but when it first came out, I was impressed. But I remember I was thinking, and to this day, still thinking that they waited too long.
Yeah, I can kind of see what you mean, but this has become.
I would have loved this movie when I was a kid. I would have liked to have this film when I was a kid.
Oh, this would have creeped you out. Yeah. I think this is a great gateway horror if you want to keep like pushing the envelope to like scarier and scarier stuff. This is a good like middle ground there for kids. And then I don't know. I've watched this probably 3 Octobers in a row now. I don't know if this is becoming kind of like a Halloween month
You got
staple.
so many of those. We're stopping to believe you.
Well, I watch 50 plus movies in that month, and that's outside of the podcast. I have like 20 go-tos every year that I have to get in. Hocus Pocus, Halloween.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yes, Ernest Scared Stupid always makes the list.
Halloween.
Halloween 1, 2, and 3.
Hell House. Oh my god.
Actually, yes. Yeah, thank you.
Know. Every episode. You have one.
Yeah, because there's a lot. There's a lot.
You ain't even got time for trick or treating.
It's very sad I don't go trick-or-treating anymore. You know what another thing is? I'm sitting here in this house now, this new house, and I got so fucking ready for Halloween. I bought all this candy. They don't come over the hill.
I came.
You came when I said no trick-or-treaters are coming. Fuck this. I'm going to take a walk to the other side of the hill where all the trick-or-treaters were. And they were. They were running around like a fucking movie scene. It still pissed me off. Anyway. So, yeah. Anywho.
Number 8, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Pretty good movie. Great intro to horror.
Yes.
Shot back out to when Emily said make an episode. Well, that one would be in it.
There you go.
Number 7. You have to spill your beans, Nate?
Why'd you spill your beans?
Yeah. Why'd you spill your beans, Nate?
Should just be inserting fart sound
It's
effects.
bad luck to kill a seabird. The Lighthouse, A24. I love this film. This was my top 4. There was no doubt about it that I thought that this was going to be a top 4 film. Nate put it in his bottom 4. I put it in my top 4. It ended up here in the middle. I understand where a person wouldn't love this film. I understand why a person would say maybe that it's not that much horror. I understand why a person would not be in the right mood to watch this movie. But what I don't understand is somebody with your caliber of film knowledge.
Yes.
Not thinking this is a 4.5, 5-star film.
I think it's kind of a chore to watch. Every time I watch it, I'm like, holy shit.
Every time you watched it twice.
Yes.
I watched it 3 times.
It feels like I watched it
First time I watched
4
it,
times,
I was expecting something different, and it did bore me a little bit. Mermaid Vagina brought me back in. I remember being super moved at the end. But this is a movie about...
Super moved as what?
Like when the movie was over, I couldn't sit still. I couldn't keep my mind off of it. I believe I thought about it for 24 hours straight after I watched the movie the first time. I remember halfway through the film being like, I don't like this movie. And then I remember the ending happening and me having a epiphany of sorts and not being able to keep my mind off of it. And trying to figure out why everybody was saying this movie is so amazing. And then why I didn't like it, but yet I couldn't stop thinking about it, obsessing over it. Almost as if the movie itself was the light in the lighthouse.
You were mesmerized by the light?
Mesmerized. And then second watching, I went into it with the remembrance of I need to look a little bit closer. I need to not have expectations. I need to try to go on this ride. Robert Pattinson was at the height of his career, and he chose to do this,
which I respect.
Sailor film.
Yep.
I gotta say that there's moments where I felt uneasy, uncomfortable, confused. There was parts where I was laughing so hard there was tears coming out of my eyes. Mm-hmm. That part after they're drunk and there's the 2 pans of shit and piss, and he walks a mile to throw it in the fucking lake, and he throws it right in the wind, and he gets shit covered, and then he loses his mind. That's gross. And then he encounters the fucking mermaid siren. You goddamn farts. You know, was the funniest part the first time you watch it. It gets a little old after a while. The drunken sailor. The best part of Jaws is what?
You're going to talk about the boat scene where they're all
Just
drunk?
them, drunk talking. Times that by 10. That's 25 minutes of this fucking film.
It feels more than that.
the absence of time when they start going mad because they're literally drinking turbine fuel.
Yeah. Yeah.
What would that do to you?
What did he say?
Put fucking honey in the turbine fuel and then just start drinking it. Mm-hmm. And then they don't. How long we been here?
Yeah.
And nobody knows. Nobody knows how long they've been in there, how long the storm's been, how long they've been eating. The whole fact of William Dafoe hiding the light, keeping Patterson from the light, and then getting him so drunk and he spilt his beans, and now he can't trust them, and now they can't trust each other, and the book logs and oh my God, I love me some Naked Mermaid, I love me some fish pussy, I love me some fucking drug fueled fucking Those guys were teetering in between fucking each other and killing each other.
At times I was like, is he gonna give him a handy?
They were holding each other in their arms.
Yeah.
And then they were fucking, and he killed William Dafoe twice.
Yeah. See, this is what I enjoy. I still rank this movie, right?
Last.
Yes. But I don't enjoy this movie. It's a 5-star for Willem Dafoe's performance. Okay. It's a 5-star the way Robert Eggers shoots the film. The look of this film is amazing. Yeah. It's incredible, right? And then it just, I feel like in the last half hour, it goes out of its way to just be exhausting to where it's like, I am going to...
Do you not like Darren Aronofsky films?
Sometimes they piss me off, but like... There's
like
more,
Mother, Darren Aronofsky's Mother.
There's more payoff at the end, right? Than I think, because we all know where the end goes here, and we
you? I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I think they went. Well, do we spoil it? I don't know. This movie's 6 years old.
There is no ending.
Well, there's an ending. I think there's an ending where they're both. Okay. Yeah, fast forward, people. Where they're both dead, right? I think they went crazy. Robert Pattinson killed Willem Dafoe.
What did he see?
And then he was eaten by the seagulls because he got their revenge, right?
Well, because most people say, because at the end they show, did you notice that behind him there was the logs? That none of it actually happened. This was a fever death dream of Robert Pattinson after he killed that man.
Okay.
When he spilt the beans.
And then he starved to death on the island.
And then he lay down there and the seagulls ate him alive. And as he was dying, he went somewhere else and he went to deal with the fact that he was a murderer and now he was dying.
Okay, so that's kind of what I took away from it is that, that happened. I just feel like the last half hour of this film goes out of its way to just be confusing as all hell.
It's so confusing.
Because you're like, oh, they're drinking again and they enjoy each other's company. And then Willem Dafoe's like, what are you doing? Come on. And,
I was hoping that you were going to put this higher and then this was going to be bigger. And I was hoping, because this
it's still number 7. It's a movie you got to watch, I would say. For this year, you have to watch it.
I usually give you lame guys, but I feel like you're Patterson and I'm Dafoe.
Oh, there is no question. There is no question. You would have these old rules.
You don't get to go to the light.
You're stuck in your ways, drinking and farting, and I'm upstairs masturbating.
You gotta drink. It keeps you sane.
There is no doubt that we would.
If me and you were working on that lighthouse, it would end the same way.
Probably would. It really would.
I'd hate you, but I needed you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. You'd find. I
don't know, man.
You'd find my diary.
It would be a race. It'd be a race to the fish pussy, though.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Like I said, first time. I do understand it, but I'm pleading anybody else that has watched this. And didn't get it. Watch it with more attention. It is so good. I think it might be Eggers' best.
Come on.
I think it might be Eggers'
The Witch.
Best.
We would have.
I think it's like
okay. When Werewolf comes out, maybe that's our mid-month. Like Robert Eggers.
There's The Northman. There's
The Witch.
Fucking Nosferatu
and
The Lighthouse, and it's between
and then Werewolf
the
when that comes out.
One. This one might be the best one. Dude, it's bad luck to kill a seabird, and then when he drinks the water and there's the dead seagull, and then he sees his one-eyed seagull and he beats the shit out of that seagull.
Which is funny because then he loses that eye at the end, right? So there's all these like interconnecting things, but it just goes out of its way to kind of be a chore.
I don't think it was a chore.
I think it's a chore.
I think you're like black and white, small aspect ratio.
I love that.
This guy is so, as a director, Nosferatu was a chore to me. Great film, big payoff at the end, more of an ending. But I have fun watching these two characters, man. I don't know.
Okay, some of the better Eggers characters. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. Because, like, Anya Taylor-Joy is good in The Witch, but, like, it wasn't anything special, right?
Well, I mean, it took place so long ago. There's not much personality to people when all they have to do is survive.
The star of the movie.
You don't got much time to be self-expressive when you live in that time period of the world.
Yeah.
I get it. We're more interesting nowadays because we have hobbies and collections and interests and stuff like that.
And every time I start thinking, like, it's weird. I've been noticing this lately. There's a lot of, like, these indie art house films that are, like, that are just becoming exhaustive to me. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's me changing personally, where I'm just
Ari
like,
Aster, Robert Eggers, Darren Aronofsky.
Yeah, I just feel like we're getting so many of them that I'm almost getting burnt out on them. But then I'll see one, too, that is like, oh, fuck, that was phenomenal. I don't know why some hit and some don't, but I am...
It's when you watch it, you have to be patient.
I am getting art house fatigue, though. Yeah. And Eggers' films are all this style. Every single one of them. They're all slow moving. Ari Aster's kind of getting... Well, no.
Ari Aster...
Eddington was different, though, too.
I don't know.
But he's got his own style. But there's so many of these people that are trying to be
that guy now.
Be Eggers, be Ari Aster.
Pretentious filmmaker.
Every A24 film almost is like that. You know, you got that Men movie really exhausted me too, right? Because it's like, oh, we got to do something just crazy. And you could just draw your own parallels. Well, sometimes I just want to be entertained too. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You have to pick and choose when you watch this film.
Yeah, and then
the other thing about this film,
it's tough. I am getting fatigued.
I thought that your defense was going to be it's not a horror film.
No, I think two men going mad on an island and hallucinating and
trying to murder each other.
Yeah, and they're running out of food,
burying them alive.
Does he?
That dirt going in his mouth, and his nose, and his eyes.
He's taking that too.
And Patterson masturbates a lot.
He does masturbate a lot. I'm telling you, it's basically our biography. You're downstairs farting and I'm upstairs masturbating.
You don't like me cooking? Tell me you like me lobster.
But I mean, the performances are fucking phenomenal.
You tell me you like me lobster.
You would be like that. You are the biggest Willem Dafoe on. Yeah.
You like me lobster. You goddamn fox. You goddamn fox. It's so fun. I don't know, man.
Because that's when the craziness sets in, right? Is because the storm, the boat doesn't come for weeks. They're running out of food.
Well, they get too drunk together. They finally break down the walls, and so the day that they thought they were getting picked up was the night they got super drunk.
Yes,
and then they kind of woke up, and then the boat didn't come, but they didn't know if they were late or if they were early or if it was the storm coming. And then he starts telling the story about how 16 months somebody was out there for 16 months, and then
so that's what I thought.
Then they started tripping balls and maybe died on that turbine fuel.
They would have. They would have.
If they were drinking that much, it went back. It was just dipping it back. And they weren't even putting honey in it.
God, what does he say, though? I want to look up that line. But when they drink that for the first time and you got that overhead view of them too, it's just like... But
and then the obsession of him wanting to see the light, and then him not even being who he was, and how he took the identity of the person he killed. And then, I don't know. I love the film, man. I thought it was great. It's probably my favorite Eggers film.
Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah.
I convinced you.
No. It is. I don't know if it's my least. You know what's kind of funny about Eggers is that Nosferatu has been going down and down the more I think about it.
Right.
Because it looks beautiful, but that's kind of it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what it is. Oh, monkey pump. Like when he drinks that for the first time, he's so happy with it. Monkey pump.
Do you think that the light had powers? That it was the light?
No, I think he went crazy on that island. That's how I mean, he even tells the story.
Well,
I mean,
he would lay up there naked with the light, Defoe would.
I think he was crazy too. He was just not going to kill somebody crazy.
Yeah.
There's no way that you wouldn't go crazy stuck on a small island.
What do you think he saw before he fell? Did he just got blinded by the light? It was brighter than he expected, or did he see the meaning of life, or did he understand? Because when after he finally kills them and he climbs up there and he sees it and his eyes wide open and and then he falls. I don't know. I think there's more to the light. What did you think of the outfits and the?
I mean, everything about it is just so fantastically constructed with the cinematography, the set design.
Did you hear that rumor that
just
their sweaters were red and their hats were red, and the reason why it's black and white because Patterson looked too much like Mario?
Oh, really?
I
don't think so.
It is a myth.
And honestly, red doesn't show up well on black and white film.
Yeah.
And that his clothing was dark. Yeah. And that's why they use chocolate syrup in black and white film for blood.
Oh, so it looks better.
Because it doesn't show up well on black and white film.
So
that's bullshit. Monkey pump is what I say.
I knew ya was mad. You got the booze brain, Nate.
The booze brain.
I've seen you a booze brain.
I've had booze brain before. Yeah, I've definitely had booze brain.
You smell like piss, jism, and rotten dick.
There is a fantastic line about it. Yes.
And then what about the time when he walks William Dafoe like a dog before he buries him? What the fuck was going on there? Why was he going?
I'm telling you, both of them are insane.
Yeah,
both of them are insane.
It's really something, man. I love this. I love this movie, and every time I watch it, it gets a little bit better. But what do you do?
I don't know. When we do our Eggers episode,
that's our number 7, The Lighthouse.
We'll see it again.
Number 6, Color Out of Space. Nicolas Cage, 3rd craziest, 4th craziest.
Well, so Mandy really kicked it off, right? And then this was, what, a year or two after he made Mandy?
Yeah.
Because Mandy really
this
made
was the year after.
Yeah.
They came
that
out
was like a resurgence
year,
for
this was
the Cage-a-sons.
18.
Yep.
I know a lot of people don't like this movie. I've recommended when this first came out, I recommended this to a lot of people, and a lot of people thought that it was nonsensical, that it didn't make sense.
See, here's what I'm talking about though, because I really enjoy this film.
Yeah, I like
and it's non-linear, and I'm talking about this kind of indie art house stuff again, not making sense. But I like this one, you know. So
truly crazy.
I don't get it, but it
so
is
much, and it makes you feel crazy too.
Yeah. But I also know that this is a Lovecraftian style story, right?
Yeah, they pulled it a lot away from it, but
yeah, well, no, I know, but I mean, it's still, you got to take that with a grain of salt, because Lovecraft was all about the crazy other dimension, otherworldly monsters and shit like that, right? So I mean, stuff's going to be weird when you see a Lovecraft film. You're going to see fish dicks. And or some crazy fish
sticks.
Like fish sticks in my mouth. No.
Tommy Chong's fucking recordings in this. So Tommy Chong's the neighbor feeding the young kid marijuana, hanging out with his cat. He starts recording himself.
Yeah.
As the vibrations of the meteor that are affecting him. And those playbacks were truly haunting, man. The scariest performance I've ever seen Tommy Chong do.
Outside of Nice Dreams or what?
Well, Yeah, well, he's in a lot of shit. He was in Evil Bong too. Half Baked. 420's coming up. But yeah, Nick Cage does amazing when when his family becomes the thing morph dog, lapping up, licking up water, and walks in the room after he kills the alpacas. Which time doesn't matter. It's almost like they're jumping through time, but they're giving you past and future. I thought that was super freaky how he killed the mom, and then the mom was alive again later on, but it was an earlier version of the mom. He locked the girl in there.
You're filling in the story.
I don't know, man. And him freaking out about the alpacas is hilarious. The witch girl, I thought, actually did a pretty good job as the central character. And then she becomes I'm trying to explain this movie is actually it's kind of
hard to do.
I'm sure people that haven't seen this movie are like, what the fuck is he talking about? Well, that's kind of the way the movie is too. They say that it's a color, an unexistent color that no one has ever seen. It's purple.
It's purple and pink. It's magenta. Well,
but they do explain.
You brought up a good point, though. Hold on. You brought up a good point. This movie is basically about this family on this farm where a meteorite lands on their property, and then it starts fucking with the family and makes them hallucinate, and all sorts of weird, trippy shit start happening.
Well, apparently it hits the ground, and the ground infects the minerals, and then the water makes them insane and turns them into the entity of matter.
Yeah, but it's nuts.
Glowing magenta eyes, aggressive behavior, body morphine,
body horror,
time displacement. Yeah, it's intense. What else what could you say? The ending. Do you think the ending where it leaves, but then it stays?
Well, I don't think it's gonna leave, right? I mean, okay, maybe that left, but like everything else is kind of infected,
and
right?
It absorbed the family into it, but then it left the water tester guy in the world, and then a mist that permanently affected the earth forever.
Yeah, I think it spread its seed, right?
Yeah. And then left to go spread it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Confusing shit.
It is, yeah. It's definitely not linear. I mean, well, first of all, you got Richard Stanley, who always does like weird kind of metaphorical style movies. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did like Dust Devil and things like that. So he's a very kind of hardware, but that's more straightforward. But he always kind of does these like, I don't know, like they're almost like writer-esque style movies, right? Where he's got deeper meanings hidden in that stuff. So he is taking an H.P. Lovecraft story, which is already kind of like non-linear and crazy. Yeah. And so, I mean, it's just like a crazy guy covering an older crazy guy, you know? Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be wild. And then you got Nicolas Cage going batshit once again.
Yeah.
But the visuals, though, man, I love this film. I know what you're saying. It's just pink and purple. But, I mean, there's that mist.
Well, they actually explain. I looked into it, and I actually asked the question to, I don't know if it was Google AI or if it was whatever it was, but it says, so that this was a color that no one's ever seen, that never existed, but human beings can't see it. So when they see the color, their brain tells them to see it as magenta, that it was not the color that we saw in the film.
Ah, gotcha.
That us, as our human eyes, can't comprehend the color that it is. But I
feel like Richard Stanley is telling a newspaper or a reporter this during the press tour. Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, this was a movie that I always recommended to people, and I actually got a lot of bad reviews back at me. And I was like, you should check out Color Out of Space. And they say, that wasn't for me.
Yeah, and which I get. But the more I've seen this over the years since it came out, I think this is the third time I've watched it, the more I've enjoyed it more and more. In that non-linear kind of mindfuck storytelling, but it's also delivering something beautiful. Whereas, you know, Lighthouse kind of did the same thing, but it's much more like, well, it's black and white. And well,
Yeah.
We have a definitive list
He's
here.
a better movie.
Would that be better if Nicolas Cage talked like he was in 1890?
Maybe.
Would you appreciate that?
He talked different in this movie when he was like the alpacas and he's yelling at the kids and he was fucking like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he was in the living room talking to the family that wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
But to him, the family was there, and I don't know.
Well, I was reading in the trivia that Richard Stanley said that he wanted Nicolas Cage to basically bring that same energy he brought from Vampire's Kiss from back in the day, where he was just over the top in that one. Yeah. He's like, just go crazy, man. And you know, and we got to remember, Richard Stanley's film before this one was The Island of Dr. Monroe.
The disastrous remake.
So, if you want to talk about
some shit about the making of that
fucked up,
movie.
crazy film, right?
Well, was he the first director or the second director?
I don't know. He made it. I don't know.
The first director was fired, and then they sent a new director, but he didn't leave. He hid on set, put on one of the Island of Dr. Monroe outfits, and just hung out in the background of the movie.
Wait, the first director?
Yeah.
Okay. That could be Richard Stanley, because that sounds like something he'd do.
Probably. So he was probably the original.
I don't know.
And then they fired him, and then they sent the new director to finish the film. But he put on a suit and hid in the background of the film and was literally in the background of the rest of the film watching his film go to fucking shit.
I just looked it up. It was John Frankenheimer, who was an action director.
That finished it.
He was uncredited, but he directed The Island of Dr. Monroe.
Wow, the original.
Which makes sense that Richard Stanley would be hiding in the background, because that sounds like
dude,
fucking Richard
You're
Stanley.
You're fired. You're not getting the job done. We're sending someone else. And then he was like, I ain't going home.
Is there a documentary about that movie now? Well, I heard it's just such a fucking troubled movie. It'd be
the documentary is like better than the movie.
Yeah, that I believe. Because the movie is not good.
And Marlon Brando was just there, like fucked up on drugs, like not even doing his job.
High as shit, morbidly obese, couldn't even walk anywhere, basically, on death's door.
It's an interesting story.
You know, you got David Thewlis, who was a guy at the time as a fucking tiger boy.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer just...
What the
fuck? Oh, yeah, I forgot she's in it. Yeah, that movie's nuts. Okay. Well, anyway, so that guy made this movie.
Yeah. All right, that's our number 6, Color Out of Space. Number 5, It Chapter 2.
All right, back to straightforward big horror. Here we go.
Wow, big horror, which I think was the problem, where they made this masterpiece of It Chapter 1. And then they had all this leftover story, and I think they took the best parts of the story and put it all in It Chapter 1. And then they were like,
I don't know, man.
Let's make 3 hours. Oh, it's 3 hours long. Casting is great. They get some great adult actors. They got great kid actors. They got...
I give this movie a lot of forgiveness, because whether it was the old adaptation... I've actually put in the time and read the whole fucking book of it. And it's always been, no matter if it was in the book or the movies or whatever adaptation you go to this, the strongest part of the It story was always the kids.
Yeah.
It was always the best, right?
Of course.
And then this movie is very similar to the book, very similar to the old film, right? Or the TV movie from the 90s.
But the pacing is horrible.
That's how, I mean, it's honestly a good representation of how the book moves, all that stuff. They just don't do the, thing with the kid sex to get them out of the tunnels and stuff. And that's...
In my mind, they always do the kid sex.
Okay. I am going to leave that right there. I'm not even going to make a joke. But yeah, I mean, so...
There is some good Pennywise parts. The Under the Bleachers part, I love.
There is, yeah.
When he gets all dramatic and he's like, people don't like me too. People don't like me. Why don't you come a little closer? I truly felt sad for that little girl. But the end when he...
The big monster?
The insult murder. It's just...
Oh, yeah.
That's not enough.
No, it's very Stephen King, though. It's very Stephen King.
That part took me out of it, made me feel a certain sort of way.
But I agree with you. Like
the Stephen King cameo where he... so the character of X-Men.
James McAvoy, Bill Denbrough. Yep.
He's the character Stephen King wrote to be him, right? And
a little
how
bit, yeah.
Stephen King shows up to tell himself that he can't finish a book ending. He goes, I hated the ending. The ending sucked. Hey, Stephen King, the ending sucked. And then the ending of this movie sucked.
Yeah, I know. I know.
It sucked.
Yeah.
And he told us in his own cameo, he showed up and he says, hey, the ending of this sucks. And then I was like, oh, they're going to change the ending.
That's what I'm telling you. The second part of the It story was never as good as the first part. And that's just something that it's never going to get done right. It's never going to get done right.
Call Out Outer Space, our last one, they had a Thing reference. What about the Thing reference in this movie when the kid that commits suicide pops legs out of his head and becomes the little Thing bug?
Yeah.
I loved that. I thought that looked fucking great and spooky. I mean, that was a direct reference to Stephen King's
100%.
Thing, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, John Carpenter's
yeah.
The
Thing. Stephen King didn't help with that?
No, not on that one. He was too busy making Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
And doing all the cocaine. But yeah, and so what I read recently is Andy Muschietti, the director of this film.
Yeah.
He is still planning on releasing one extended cut of the first and second film together.
Well, they greenlit season 2 of Welcome to Derry too.
So I only got like a few episodes in, but I was really enjoying it. Did you watch it all the way through?
There's a good part of every episode, and then there's boring.
Okay.
Like I said, every episode has one.
But
part.
I should finish it though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because I was enjoying what I saw, but I just didn't go back to it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna restart it. But okay, the cast. Let's talk about that. Jessica Chastain, James McAvoy, like you said.
Yeah. James Ransone looks exactly like that kid.
Yes, he does. Holy shit.
Which also I should have mentioned, they did not give him a memoriam in the Oscars.
Really? Why?
He was unmentioned. I don't know why.
That's bullshit. Everyone
mentioned a lot of people too.
A lot of Rob Reiner stuff.
Well, he got a moment. Yeah,
I understand why.
He was brutally murdered.
Yeah, I understand why. But to not even say anything about James Ransone is just crazy.
I thought that was fun.
Bill Hader, love him as Richie.
And then Stranger Things kid picked him. He goes, "Is there anybody people tell you look like?" He's like, "There's only one guy. Called Bill Hader." And then he was like, "Really? The kid picked me? Sure, I'll do it."
You want to pay me a holiday? Yeah, okay, yeah, great.
But yeah, no, they asked the kids, except for Beverly. I think all the other boys got to pick their adult actor.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they were like, "Who do you think you look like? What actor?" And then they all were like, "This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy."
The kid that plays Bill Denbrough from The Lodge. What a dick. I look like James McAvoy, clearly.
McAvoy in his prime.
Yeah, right. In his prime.
What the fat kid that picked the good-looking guy?
Yeah. I'm going to be super ripped.
I don't know if he picked his either because of the story, but most of them, I think they were like, and then, but yeah, pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And then the one that I didn't like was the Beverly cast. I thought,
Jessica Chastain, really?
I didn't think she was great.
What?
I didn't like it. The fortune cookie scene is always, I know it's early in the film, but
same way in the book.
That fortune cookie scene is like, this movie's going to be fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pacing gets all fucked up. And actually, maybe the fortune cookie scene and then the mirror scene where that little kid dies.
Cool. Yeah.
When he smashed. That isn't in the book, though, right?
I don't think so. I don't remember that one. The Chinese restaurant scene is 100% in the
But the mirror one, I don't believe is.
No.
And they were like, we need more Pennywise action, so they wrote that scene specifically to have him smash his face.
I don't think Pennywise is as scary in this one. You know, like when he's in the park floating around in balloon, you know, all that shit. Like, or he's giant Paul Bunyan just does it, like too much CGI for me in this one versus the first one.
That hate crime right at the beginning, that one must have been in the book.
Of the first film
that gets thrown off the fucking bridge.
Oh yeah, that was in there. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
You could tell that was in there.
Yep. That definitely was.
I mean, I give it a pass because it's hard to follow up something like that. I don't know.
I'm just saying.
But this is a step down from
all the
1.
material out there. It follows it closely. I just don't think It Chapter 2 will ever be as good as It Chapter 1. No matter who does it, if they're following the source material, it's just not going to be that good. And the ending, again, it's bad in every work. Even in Stephen King's one, I'm just like, this isn't the strongest ending of all this stuff.
Well, when something's that long, you get sick of doing it, man. I couldn't imagine writing
Dude,
that.
it took me like fucking 34 hours to finish that audio
I see the
book.
book at the bookstore, and I think about buying it, and I'm like, never in my life am I going to get it.
Yeah, I listened to the audiobook
that
because
much
I
time.
tried reading it, and I'm like, I kept falling asleep, and I'm like,
And
all right.
Pennywise has never been my favorite. I wish there was one definitive clown that was the best horror clown, and you would have thought it would have been Tim Curry, but I don't know.
Bill Skarsgård is pretty damn good. though.
Yeah, it's hard to say who did a better performance too.
They're different. Though.
Bill
They're very
Skarsgård
different.
probably did better, but I remember seeing Tim Curry's as a child, and that one seemed scarier to me.
Yeah.
But
it's just because he acted a lot like how I thought Tim Curry would actually treat a child in real life.
Yeah, well, Home Alone 2.
Yeah. With your stolen credit card.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah.
I think if they could have just made it shorter, they could have saved more material for Welcome to Derry or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But It Chapter 2 is a pretty good movie. It just lives in the shadow of its predecessor, who has jam-packed with all the good stuff.
Let's go on to a really relevant one with number 4. Ready or Not.
Ready or Not. Samara Weaving's Radio Silence premiere, blood-drenched, Purge-style home invasion board game horror.
Yeah.
And I first time I watched it, loved it, and Samara Weaving does so good in this, it makes you forget about everything that's wrong with the film.
I agree with that.
When you watch it over and over and over and over again, and now that there's so many Samara Weaving covered in blood movies, I saw a little bit more flaws in this movie this time around than I did the previous few times I've watched this film. But it was fun, exciting to watch it, getting ready for the new movie that was coming out. The exploding gag, fantastic. The
killing housekeepers gags, I love that. Accidental deaths. So fun. Even the guy that's on his phone Googling how to use a crossbow or something like that in the bathroom.
I mean, it's all that Emily shit when she would act, I don't know how to do this shit.
Yeah. And then she just does more cocaine.
Sure.
Yeah. It was very, very surprising when I saw this film.
The place they filmed it at, they filmed another horror movie at.
Oh, the giant mansion?
Yeah. And I wish I remembered what I heard, but I didn't put that in my notes. I don't think I did.
Let's talk about the sleeper performance here. Adam Brody is awesome in this film as the drunk brother.
Well, because they try to paint him out as a bad guy, and he turns out to be the best guy.
Yeah, kind of.
The most decent.
The most decent of a
and twice
shitbag
he had
family.
to try to save somebody when he was a kid, and then he was older.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if it was a standout performance. He was all right.
A sleeper performance. The standout is Samara Weaving by
and then I think Emily
far.
afterwards, and then
yeah.
I don't know if she's in anything else, but she was funny.
Mm-hmm.
The costumes, the setting, the arena,
the family's great.
Oh, X-Men. That's the X-Men mansion. They filmed.
Oh yeah, sure, okay.
Is the same.
Now that you
house
say
they've
that, I
been
can
Ready
see
or
that.
Not. So
yeah,
same place. It's a place you can go visit.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty awesome. People forget that Samara Weaving is also an Australian.
Yeah,
that fucking American accent is fucking mint.
Yeah, she's great. Her and Millie Bobby Brown do a really good fucking American accent, which is crazy.
If you say so.
I've seen clips of Millie Bobby Brown do it.
You're right.
And it's kind of just like, wow, how come we can't do that good of English accents?
We can't even speak our own language that good.
Speak for yourself there, man. You can't even read a person's name.
The whole movie, that cigarette at the end is iconic. It makes me want to smoke so bad.
The big reveal when she just goes, fuck.
Wow, and then the way that the CGI, how they burnt down the mansion in the back, the fire looked stupendous, amazing. I knew, the trailer, one of the worst things about this movie is that the trailer gives away everything. There's no surprises. Because,
honestly, the Ready or Not 2 trailer did the same thing.
Yeah, if you say so. But it didn't give away the end.
A lot of the gags. No, it didn't give away the end. I will say that.
But the first one they did.
Yeah.
Like I said, I hated that it reminded me of The Purge, but it is Purge in the best way.
I still don't understand the whole Purge thing, though.
Rich house.
Yeah, I get it.
Rich
but
people.
That's more like home invasion stuff. This wasn't a home invasion. This is more like, this is where I see like The Hunt. I agree with you. But The Hunt is more the first film.
Yeah.
The Purge is, I'm on the run. Maybe like The Purge 2 was like
wrong.
the second one. I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong. And then, and now I keep on thinking about the new movie instead of the first film. But a lot of blood.
A lot of blood.
Great cinematography. Great costumes.
Hilarious.
Greatly darkly lit film that you can still see the gore. The tennis shoes, the wedding dress is iconic.
She's got iconic look, right?
On
the bride.
Run, the waiter dummy scene.
Yep.
The betrayal was not too much of a surprise. You knew that wasn't going to work out, but good old fashioned American satanic stuff.
Yep.
Good
Loved
stuff.
It's creating something. It's creating a new world. This was kind of new and original, and I didn't know what. I went into this movie blind, actually.
I remember seeing it in the theaters
in the
and
theater.
being blown away.
Yeah. And I think that's what helped too, is that the first time I ever saw it, I went in blind and just had an absolute blast. But
yeah. Well, number 3, the sequel to my favorite movie.
The sequel that did the impossible, maybe?
Wow.
Because I was really surprised.
So it was originally produced and created and pitched as the sequel to Stanley Kubrick's The Shining from 1980. But Mike Flanagan, being such a good guy and having so much respect for Stephen King, he went up to Stephen King and he said, hey, I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to just make it a sequel to the movie The Shining. I'm also going to make it a fantastic companion to your book. And he figured out how to recant deaths, how to make the movie true to the book, and then the last half hour make it a true sequel to The Shining.
Yeah.
But also give the ending of the book, The Shining, is the ending to Dr. Sleep.
Which is the movie. Number 3. We took a long way to get to the announcement of the movie. I don't think we said it. Yeah.
You say sequel to The Shining.
Yeah, I know.
Dr.
I know. Maybe there's somebody out there.
Another very, very long movie. But I think this one works. And a lot of people say that the first 2 hours is the best part of this film. I disagree. The last half hour.
Yeah, I love the whole thing. I cannot believe every time I watch this movie that Mike Flanagan was able to do exactly what he wanted to do, which is pay homage to his love to Stephen King and The Shining at the same time.
Right.
And he blends those two stories so fucking good. And I read Stephen King's Dr. Sleep, and I'm sorry, but the end of that book fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks. And so if we would have got Dr. Sleep, the book, it would have been
right, because the
mediocre at
mansion
best.
is burnt down and they go in the rubble. And
Right,
have a
yeah.
fight.
There is no Shining connections other than the Shining itself.
Yeah.
The actual
shine.
The shine, the power, right? And so that's really it. And so him blending
So
this,
we know we love The Shining. We know
Fuck.
we love how he brought the hotel back, the bartending scene, all the other stuff, all the characters in The Shining get to come back on this glorious feast of soul. But how did you really feel about Rose the Hat? Do you
love her.
You think she's evil?
I think the whole
She's
psychic
attractive.
the psychic vampire thing if you told me what this movie was about, I'd be like, fuck, I'm not going to see it.
Stupid.
Yeah, I think it. I don't know how he does it, but he makes it work. Because psychic vampires in a Shining sequel, I'm out.
I knew a chick named Rose used to call me Crow Daddy before the book was even written.
I don't know. Crow Daddy? That'd be amazing.
Well, what's my last name's Crowell, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Crow Daddy.
She called me Crow Daddy, and she was like, "Hey, Crow Daddy, find me a little boy."
Hey, Crow Daddy,
Rose,
could you chew with your mouth closed? You're getting food everywhere.
My nickname used to be Crow Daddy.
That's amazing. No, I think Rosa Hat is a very cool character, and when you're up against Jack Nicholson in the first film as the
I don't think she lives up to that.
Definitely does not, but I just mean like you're never going to achieve the heights of The Shining. We all know that, right? But this gets pretty damn close to being a perfect sequel. Not as good, but like
Overlook
sequel.
Hotel. What was your favorite part?
I really was horrified by the boy killing.
Baseball boy.
Baseball boy was horrifying.
You know who that kid is?
Yeah, it's Jacob Tremblay, right?
Toxic Avengers kid in the new Toxic Avenger movie. I didn't realize that till now, but
yeah,
I was like, "Who the fuck is that kid? Why do I know that kid?" And I figured it out.
Baseball.
My favorite part is
horrifying.
when she flies up into the sky, flies through the world, goes into the chick's mind
during the girl's
gets her
dream.
hand crushed in that fucking file cabinet and gets her ass beat mentally by Abba's.
Yes,
Abra. I like that part a lot.
Mm-hmm. You know what else I like about it too? The whole Scatman Crothers homage with the what's his name? Doc Halloran in the beginning. Man, did they pull that off?
Well, because
too.
he's alive in the book, but Kubrick killed him.
Is he?
So they brought him back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, he's gone. Yeah, no, he leaves in the book because the book was so different. Yeah, that's right.
So they killed off Dick Halloran, but in the book, they didn't kill him off. So they had to figure out a way to come back without fucking up the sequel to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did the Shine thing, and then that gave them the chance to let Ewan McGregor do that too, or whatever the fuck. I don't know if I like the whole Shining works after I died, but it's kind of like Star Wars-y.
It is kind of like the Force a little bit, yeah. I can kind of see where you're going with that. But you're also expanding the lore, right? Now we have psychic vampires and stuff, so it's kind of
Let's talk about new Kid Danny and new Wendy. How they get the girl from Starry Eyes to play Shelley Duvall's character. And her mannerisms were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like the way she would leave her mouth like hanging open a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And there was things, but I don't know.
Or the Jack Nicholson recreation too.
Which was the kid from E.T.
Yeah.
But why
Henry
did they
Thomas.
use Jack Nicholson's son?
Yeah, you know what?
And I think we probably talked about this in the Shining episode, but
looking back at it, Ray Nicholson looks exactly like his dad
because I remembered it
from
being
Borderline. Yeah, but no, it's Henry Thomas. But damn, did he do a great job of that though? Too.
I don't know.
I love that scene because I
do like the scene.
It's something again that shouldn't work, but it totally does in the film. I'm just fucking blown away.
I love that we got to go back to the bar, but I would have almost liked a CGI Jack Nicholson that looked exactly like him better.
Oh, what if it looked like
to
Princess
use the
Leia in,
Yeah.
Rogue One or something like that?
You never know.
Like
we weren't there in the making, so we don't know. But I would have suggested maybe.
I don't know, man. The live action. He did a lot with the live action characters.
And then after Danny gets possessed, why is his leg fucked up like his dad's? Nothing happened to his leg.
The spirit of his dad.
Yes. I thought that was goofy, but I'm not trying to talk shit about this movie. This movie is really good. But the recreation of the hotel,
and that says a lot though, because
so great.
There's anyone that's listening to this podcast knows I just gush over Mike Flanagan, right? So I'm taking myself out.
I used to think that, but lately
I still do, even though I haven't seen Life of Chuck
ever
yet.
since the Chuck Alive came.
But
out.
however, Shining is in your top 5, right?
It's my favorite movie.
It is your favorite movie. I knew it was up there, like
Forever.
top 3, but it is
Never
your
won't be.
100% favorite movie of all time.
Yeah.
So for you to love a sequel to this movie is saying something for how well it's done, right?
I mean, it only got number 3. But yes, I was harsh to it. First time I watched it, I was like,
Yeah. I'm not upset by our number 3 it being our
it's
number
where
3.
it belongs.
But
It's a good year. This is a good year.
yeah. There's some big 3, but I fucking love this movie. I did debate
Do you
giving it
remember
number
the part
1.
at the beginning when Danny's a drunk and he meets up with that young girl and he takes her home and he has sex with her.
Yeah.
And he realizes that she stole his money to pay for the cocaine that they did. And then he's going to steal the wallet and then they find the baby.
Yeah.
The baby comes out and he just sets the baby next to her. And I think a lot of people miss this in the movie. Later on in the movie, when the house tells them that the kid died and the lady was already dead.
Mm-hmm.
And that both of them babies are dead.
Yeah, I didn't miss that.
You did catch that fully?
Yeah.
I didn't catch that the first time I watched it.
Oh, really?
That's some dark shit. That's like some
that's super
Trainspotting
fucking dark
shit.
Yeah. But that's the house. I mean, they should be fucking dark, right? Yeah.
You think that really happened? Do you think the kid really, she was already really dead?
I'd like to think that
And then he set a baby next to
there
a
was
dead
no
person?
doubt that she was dead and OD'd.
Okay.
Never, but I was hoping that the kid got found or something, like somebody heard it crying and
what
kicked
the
in the
fuck?
door or called the police, you know what I mean? But
you were sure that she was dead when you saw the first part of the movie before you heard the later thing.
Isn't that yeah, he was dead.
'Cause he didn't know that she was dead.
I thought that's why he kind of kicks the alcohol and stuff, right? And feeling guilt and all that stuff because she is dead.
I don't think he thought that she was dead. Because
I'm pretty
Dick Halloran's
sure.
talking to her and he's like, you can leave her money. You can at least do that so that she can feed her kid. Because Dick Halloran didn't know she was dead.
That bitch was dead.
Okay.
I don't know. I thought she was.
Dark shit.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah. The part where Abra's dad got killed by Crow Daddy.
Yeah, I was very surprised by that too.
She took
Sad,
that
but-
little kid took that pretty well.
Well, she could shine him back to life, right?
Yeah,
She's
back to
like, I'll
life.
talk to you in a couple
I'll
minutes,
talk to you
Dad.
later.
Don't worry. What did you think about Snakebite Andy? I thought that was. I kind of like her character. I remember her being.
No.
She's fucking ruthless though. She's a bitch.
Nah, but she's 15. She's supposed to play a 15-year-old. She looked like she was like 25.
Yeah. Well, movies, they don't like to do the whole kid sex stuff.
And I feel like she wasn't that useful.
She
yeah, she could do.
She made that one guy kill himself, his friend.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
that's
she's
it.
a bad girl. She's a bad girl.
Naughty girl. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think this is one of Mike Flanagan's best. I can't believe the sequel was not only good, but as great as it was compared to The Shining, right? I mean, that is just stacking it up against some fucking insurmountable odds. Just incredible that it actually got close. It's never going to beat The Shining.
Yeah.
But man, is it a fucking unique sequel? It stands alone on it. It stands on its own as being a good, different film.
Yeah.
But man, it still pays homage to that too. It's great.
I just think it's crazy that they had the end of the original ending of The Shining at the end of the sequel of The Shining.
Yeah.
And
it looked great too.
Yeah.
The recreation of it.
They brought the maze back. Still couldn't see their breath.
Maybe, Mike Flanagan, he probably did that on purpose too.
Probably did. I thought that too.
Yeah.
All right, that's Dr. Sleep at number 3. Our number 2. Surprisingly enough, Midsommar. Ari Aster's mindfuck follow-up to Hereditary. Another 3-hour-long fucking movie. There's a 3.5-hour cut. Have you ever watched the full long one?
Yep. I think I bought that on digital. And
is it really that much better?
Not really. I mean, there's a couple things that I can't even remember what the differences are. I remember reading an article.
All the characters, they go deep into the fucking guy from Death and Unicorn.
Yeah,
the Jester guy. They go deep into all their stories. You understand more. They get more into the way that they all push away Danny. Her name's Danny, just like in Doctor Sleep too.
Yeah.
How they all play different roles in her isolation and problems where the black guy doesn't speak to her unless she speaks to him, completely ignores her.
Yeah.
The redheaded jester dude is mean to her. The other guy is super trying to fuck her. Mm-hmm. And then, they get more into the boyfriend drama about how he's absentee.
Yeah, I remember watching it and just going like, I don't know if I necessarily think that this is the better version of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's like 45 extra minutes, I think.
It's a long fucking movie.
Yeah. So
it's a long movie
version.
as it is.
As it is, yeah.
But I don't know.
I remember seeing this in the theater too. Because I absolutely loved Hereditary.
I saw it in the theater, and then they came out with a 3.5 hour version. I was like, I ain't going back for that one.
Oh, I bought it on digital. You don't need to though. But I remember seeing this in the theater and being like, wow, talk about a guy that's making the exact opposite of Hereditary, because everything is brightly lit.
Dark in that one, and then
yes, everything is brightly lit. Everything's beautiful in this film. Still dark as fuck. Super bleak, right?
Right.
But man, is this movie a gut punch? The emotional trauma of this film that Florence Pugh goes through. Do you think it's a ripoff
of
Wicker Man? I think it's heavily inspired by it, but no, I think it's a completely different movie than that. Because that one is more religious based. This is more like trauma and dealing with that based.
I mean, it's still a cult.
It is definitely a cult. It is a stranger in a strange land type story where they go to a cult. And
you were talking about the initial trauma that Danny goes through when her sister not only kills herself by putting a hose in her mouth that goes directly to a car, but she filled up and murdered her two parents.
Yeah.
And killed herself by hose poison.
Exhaust, car exhaust. Fucking bleak as shit.
Yeah.
But then everything else is bright and beautiful and stuff, in the film.
Well, yeah.
Which is,
except for when they're showing Danny, there's always a shadow hanging on her until she gets to Sweden.
So they
did a pretty good job with that.
But this is totally about going to and dealing with emotional trauma, in all the
wrong ways
cult.
that you should.
I mean, maybe kind of worked out for her.
I watched
she picked up a new family.
Video about a therapist, like a real life psychiatrist or whatever, watched this movie and diagnosed every move she did wrong. When you're grieving, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that. Danny did about everything wrong, from using recreational drugs to not setting boundaries.
Psychedelics after that too. Not good.
And that one of my favorite things about this movie from the first time I watched it was I do think that this movie has the greatest depiction of tripping
mushrooms.
I watch this movie and I feel it from the old days. When I used to take that when I was younger, I go right back to it, man. He really figured out a way to make that feel real. And that when they're sitting under the tree and he's like, why is it light out? It's 9:00. And they're like, oh, everything's different. He's like, I'm going to lay down. I want all you guys to lay down too. You guys are my real family. And then she starts freaking out. And then when she goes in the bathroom and looks in the mirrors, I don't know if you've ever taken a lot of hallucinogenics in your life.
I've done mushrooms a couple times.
But mirrors in dark rooms is the last place you want to be.
I've not looked at, no.
Whew.
We did mushrooms and put on the Animal Planet, and that was good enough for me.
Florence Pugh also has the best frown in the business.
Best frown?
Frown. Have you ever seen a better frown?
I just remember her.
Let me see what you
ugly crying the entire time.
Give me a frown. Give me a frown.
You got to do the lips too, huh?
Oh God, her frown is fully upside down. Yours isn't bad either. You got a decent frown.
Okay.
I mean, you're putting a lot of muscle in the middle, but somehow she has that perfect. I don't know. Was it CGI? No, I think she can frown that good.
Okay.
Favorite spring horror film of all time?
Yep, sure.
Gets you ready for Easter.
Trying to
doesn't
think
it?
what it's comparing to. This is an Easter movie. Yeah, it's kind of... Isn't Easter this weekend, too, as we're recording this? No shit.
April 5th, yeah.
Oh, okay.
April Fool's Day, and then 4 days later. So it's Good Friday, April Fool's Day, and then Easter all the same week, bro.
Damn.
It's going to be a hell of a week. Different kind of cult. Did you see this cult? Do you think they're evil?
No, I don't think so.
You think they're good? You think what they're doing
they
is
have
right?
their own ways.
And we should leave them alone?
Yeah.
Where does
probably
it,
should.
where does it get too much?
It works for their community,
I mean,
right?
okay, you turn 76 and you kill yourself.
Yeah, right.
I can look past that. I'm actually, yes, I would have been shocked if I saw that, especially how he misses the rock.
Yeah.
That girl did it way better than the guy did it.
Yeah.
Feet first?
Yeah, right.
What the fuck, dude?
What did you hope to
You're
do?
trying to live through
You should
this?
be just diving.
Yeah,
Just
that's what she did. She went first. And you went down over. Okay, I can look past that.
Yeah.
Okay, the giving the kids drugs and hallucinogenics. I can look past that. Okay.
Well, it's just lots of cultures do that. I mean,
But
like
when they do the incest, the forced incest baby creation to be their muse, is that going too far?
well, incest isn't great, right?
Forcing them.
I don't know
to
when you
create-
have a small community that you need to survive and pass on,
And
right?
You need somebody to draw the
you
Bible.
kind of need to do that, right?
You need to have somebody draw the Bible. Can you look past that? You look past that? Okay, you look past that.
I'm not saying officially that I look past the incest, but yeah.
Killing 7 people every May, burning them alive,
Would
giving them a painkiller that doesn't work.
would they do that though if the Americans didn't show up and fuck with things?
So if the Americans didn't show up, it would have had to been more of them. But they do send a few of their people off to study abroad, and they bring more people back to breed.
Yeah. That's right.
But then they're
breed.
like, we don't really want them telling
But
us
I
about
mean,
it
that guy's
anyways.
pissing all over the fucking holy tree.
He pissed on the tree.
and,
The other
you
guy
know.
took pictures of the book.
Yeah. So, I mean, like, they kind of deserved it at the end. You're coming into their culture, disrespecting their shit. They're
What
very
about
tight
the boyfriend
culture.
and girlfriend?
The horrible boyfriend of Florence Pugh?
No, the other ones that the different guy brought.
Oh, yeah.
What
about him?
the girl and the boyfriend? They didn't deserve to die. The one guy got gutted. They pulled his lungs out from the back of his back.
Yeah.
Did you notice that his lungs were still breathing?
Mm-hmm.
That would have hurt.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, that's okay. So there's some like ritual murder.
They embraced
probably
Danny as the May Queen, and she did seem happy.
well because she got a new family that accepted her and helped bond with her, and
Right, that actually grieved with her.
Yes.
It was that moaning scene.
because she didn't have any support with those friends that she had. Right, she had no support. She had no way of getting over any of that. Now she has this
Do it with me
entire
real quick. Tell me
family.
if it makes you feel better. Feels pretty good.
Yeah. Do you want to cry? Do you want to cry together for a little bit?
Maybe scream.
Okay, we can scream together. But no, I think that's what I love about this film is because I'm just like, okay, they're pretty fucking weird, but also they kind of got a nice thing going on here.
Well, I was watching this with Ray, and immediately when they showed up to Sweden, she was like, cult.
Well, yeah.
Cult, this is fucked up. And I go, it's not even fucked up yet. These people are doing nothing wrong. They're just living off the land. They seem awesome. I go, why are you judging these people so bad? They haven't even said anything religious.
They are very cult-like, though.
Yeah, it's a little creepy, but...
I mean, I've never been to Sweden. Maybe they're all like that over there, but yeah.
Ugendagen, right?
Ugendagen?
Ugendagen. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to give you cult vibes. You got to go somewhere. This is a horror movie. It's an Ari Aster film. But, you know, you start thinking about it and you're like, oh, that's there's something beautiful about this whole tribe, family, whatever that helps you grieve.
I don't think I would be
It's a shared pain.
I don't
it's
think
a
I'd
shared
be having
happiness.
a good time there, but I think what they're doing.
Well, because you'd be the bear.
Yeah. I'm the shitty boyfriend. How much percent funny is this? Because it is funny.
There's dark
it's
comedy.
funnier
in this.
than Hereditary.
Yeah. I mean, I laughed out loud.
It's not funnier than Beau's Afraid.
When they're pushing his ass and everyone's moaning during the sex scene.
You would think that was funny. That was rape.
It wasn't rape.
That was so rape.
It wasn't rape. He laid down on purpose.
He was tripping out of his mind on a drug that he wasn't told about. He was forced to have sex.
All right, so they did date rape him a little bit, but
that was...
he wanted that girl for a while.
Switch it.
He was
a bunch of guys
boyfriend.
and one girl.
Yeah, okay.
Looks different, doesn't it?
It does look different.
Did you see how lost and scared he was?
When he's running naked? Or
No,
during
he's
the sex?
tripping balls, and there's 19 naked ladies around him.
He was going out of his way to
If you
flirt
gave a
with
girl that many
though.
drugs, sent her into a barn, and then force pumped her into another person.
Force pumped her, which is... Yeah, they definitely got the assist on that one.
Super rapey, but... Yeah. Just because he's a man doesn't mean he wanted that.
You're okay.
Just because he was a bad guy.
You could be right. It could have been the other week-long obsession with this girl that he had.
I'm relating a lot of things to The Shining in this movie, but one of the things about this movie I like the most is it is long, but every time I watch this, I find something new. I notice something different that I didn't notice before. There's so much detail and content in this film that you can't absorb it in single watching. So when you watch it over and over again, you find new things and the story becomes a little bit different.
I mean, shit, I watched this movie just to see the secret faces in the background.
Yeah.
You know,
in the trees?
Yeah, in the trees and
Well, you know
stuff
who
like that.
those faces are? It's her sister. It's her parents.
Oh, really? I didn't know
have.
that, yeah.
She has the hose.
Oh, I remember seeing that. Yeah. Yep. All right. Yep.
But yeah. Geez. Grieving.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
Just jeez, you know?
Yeah.
Do you think if you were going through a similar thing, do you think you would go?
What else have I got to do at that point? I've lost literally everything.
Well,
I'm clinging.
She's still halfway through her college career.
She's not going to finish that out. She's got the most unsupportive dick boyfriend in the world. I mean, and she's following him around like he's going to help.
Well,
right.
So I used to be in.
I get it a little bit. I will say I get it a little bit on his end too, where that would be like crazy to deal with.
One of
if
my
your
baby
significant other went
mamas
through
had
that.
this special recipe for lasagna. And even after we stopped speaking, looking at each other in the eyes and being friends through the passage of text to text through my daughter and the other people involved in their lives, she would figure out a way to make pans of lasagna and send them my way.
Oh, that's nice.
And in 2019, I stopped accepting those pans of lasagna.
You just didn't need that lasagna anymore, huh?
I was afraid she was putting her period in it.
Okay.
Love spells are real, man, especially if you're in the...
You were dating a witch?
I have this thing of I'm attracted to witches and horoscopers, and this one in particular wasn't a witch, but I remember after this movie looking at a square of lasagna, and it was good lasagna, bro. Never again.
Did anything change after you stopped eating this lasagna? Were you like missing her until you stopped eating the lasagna, or
It did
what?
get easier after that.
It did get easier, huh? Oh, she's definitely putting her heavy flow of her period directly into the sauce of that lasagna.
Who knows?
Yeah. You were eating period lasagna. She was
gotta be
trying to get
careful.
you back
Don't accept
in your love
foods.
spell.
Don't accept foods from women. Period.
No pun intended, but yeah, okay. Yeah, all right.
Don't accept food from women. Period.
You know what? That's a good lesson. I'm glad that we're giving our listeners something to live by here. Do not accept food from women.
Who was your favorite character though? Will Poulter? He was
funny. Yeah.
That part where she was dreaming and they were driving away and he was in the back seat and he was like
yeah,
tripping out like, see you later. I don't know why I laughed so hard at that, but I did.
No, he is great in this movie.
What about his Leatherface impression he did when they stuffed him full of straw and they took him away?
Yeah,
I can't believe I can still recognize him though. That's good effects. That's good effects.
That was crazy though. Yeah, there's this. As for every bit of ugliness in this movie, there's like true beauty in this film too. It's just such a brilliant dichotomy.
I do think they missed a little bit on not doing more about Ruben. Like, I could even handle probably a sequel. Ruben Goes to Manhattan, you know what I mean?
Ruben Goes to Manhattan.
The one that drew the Bible or whatever, the incest child.
Oh, sure, yeah.
That watches that boy get raped. Remember that?
I do.
Weird shit. But I think Midsommar is amazing. It was my number one. But I get it. There's parts about it.
Our number one and number two tonight were each other's number one and number two, right?
Well, you had Midsommar at 3, though.
No. Did I put Dr. Sleep at 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
that sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's my list. I did have Dr. Sleep at 2. But I'm not upset that Midsommar is
if you would have put Midsommar at number 2, it would have been
number 1. But okay.
You knew that.
Because I'm a Mike Stanigan fan. I'm a Mike Stanigan.
No, I'm just saying. Because earlier,
no.
You remember you said that I was fucking up the list with 3 from Hell? You knew what you were doing.
No.
You knew what you were doing.
No way.
You knew what you were doing.
No, I rank with... No. You are fucking up the list with 3 from Hell. Anyway, let's get to our number 1 tonight. We got...
Jordan Peele's Us.
Yes. Also a second movie. Just like Ari Aster's second film.
Yep.
Coming off a strong film of Hereditary to get to Midsommar. Now we're coming off
Eggers, Aster, and Peele.
This is the year of the successful second film.
Yeah.
And then so...
And all A24.
Yep. And you have Get Out from Jordan Peele, and then he comes back with Us, which is another swing for the fences type of film. Who would have thought?
I actually prefer Us over Get Out.
Really? Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I love Get Out, but man, Us is just so unique.
Us is special to me because it's my daughter's favorite horror film of all time. It has been.
Oh, very cool.
She watched it, so I've watched this movie many, many, many times. The hip hop soundtrack is glorious.
Yeah.
The something about the movement of the doppelganger characters is truly frightening.
Oh, yeah.
The cast is great. They got the Candyman guy at the beginning as her dad. Mm-hmm. And then they got the Black Panther guy as the dad in the newer family. You got Lupita
Nyong'o or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dual roles.
Mm-hmm. She is roles. Something else in this
Acting
movie.
on herself was really amazing. The story doesn't make sense. You could pick
it does.
You could pick apart why this doesn't work and this doesn't work and this doesn't work and that wouldn't happen and that can't be.
It is. You have to
no
stretch
way
credibility.
There's enough tunnels in the basement underneath the earth for every person to have a replacement.
Or everyone to have a. Yeah.
Okay.
It's wild.
And if you held hands across the world, I'm sorry, those were human beings. They died just like humans did.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go underwater.
It is true.
Through mountains.
It is true.
There's no way they could have held hands like that.
They're very dumb underground. They did not think this through.
Yeah, but I think he didn't care. I mean, he was like, yeah, they're going to pick apart this story, and we're trying to base some of the stuff off fact, and you can find so many reasons why that can't be. But it's not. It's a Jordan Peele film. Mm-hmm. Just because he's a comedian doesn't mean that he's not a fucking genius. No. He is a genius. He was trying to say things about class. And
I think it's really interesting.
And about loving yourself. I think this movie is more about how people don't love themselves than it even is about class and stature and placement in the world.
I think it's so interesting that some of the most unique horror that we're getting these days are from comedians. We'd start out that way, right? You got Jordan Peele coming out with Get Out, Us, Nope.
Elevated horror we're talking about.
Yeah, but then you think about Zach Kreger, who did Barbarian Weapons, and he was from The Whitest Kids You Know.
See, I don't think that's elevated horror, though.
I no, but I'm just saying it's some of the best horror of now of the modern era that are coming from comedians, right? So there's this dark thing in comedy.
Well,
too, and I think
nothing's funny if there's not truth and darkness.
Well, and exactly, and you always hear about like comedians saying like, "Oh, the more real and honest and darker things have been for you, some of the better comedy comes out of that, right, as a coping mechanism." And I do think that there's this kind of like interesting tie-in with comedy and horror because because I think they have a lot of like synergy, I guess would be the way to say that, just because. There's some darkness in both of those aspects.
Well,
right?
one doesn't work without the other.
No.
So comedy, nothing's funny if there isn't any truth and pain in it, and nothing is scary. I
think it's also too like comedy. You're always searching. Like if you're going to tell a joke, you're always searching for how to deliver that punchline, and the entire joke doesn't work unless you deliver that punchline.
Unless it connects to a person.
Yes, and it's all about that punchline. It's the same thing with horror. You could tell a crazy story where everyone's got a fucking doppelganger that's been living with rabbits underground, eating them, and they're all given a golden pair of scissors, and one day they're going to rise up, kill us, and then join hands across America. It's a fucking insane story, but it's how you land the punchline that works. And fucking Jordan Peele does it in this one. Like, it's scary.
What was the
it's
punchline?
Wild. Well, the overall pulling off a crazy idea of a film like that, right? And he makes this like fantastical idea realistic, scary, funny at the same time. Like the home invasion stuff is the neighbors are getting killed.
So right at the beginning, I said this is about people not being kind to themselves. It's actually a film about how America lets so many suffer so that so many others can live comfortably.
Yep. Exactly. Classism.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, he pulled it off, and I don't question it. And I do try to rack, and I try to make it all make sense. But yeah, Jordan Peele's just like that. I was a fan of his comedy, and I was a fan of Get Out. But I do think that this one takes it to a new horror level, where it's not a psychological horror. This is a true horror film that's also elevated, that really makes you think, that is very intelligent.
Well, and it's another film, just like Midsommar, that you can watch, and you pull more stuff out of it every time you watch it. Like, there's something there with those scissors, right?
What do the scissors mean to you?
Well, isn't that like kind of a deeper meaning? And like the doppelganger with like the circles and stuff like that, is almost like the infinity thing. And
I don't know why they all had a scissors. I remember
I think there's deeper stuff.
I remember seeing
there.
The beginning and the rabbits. I was like, the rabbits are going to mean more than that's, But
what do the rabbits mean, though?
I don't know. YouTube explained, us explained. This is the way it is. The characters, though, too, the fact that you loved the family dynamic, like the dad, it was awesome.
Yeah, I did not.
The kids were cool. The mom was cool, and then you're like, oh, I want them to live, but then you get the same version of them, and you're like, well, I kind of want them to live too.
Well, you feel bad for them, right?
Right.
Because they've been like kind of mistreated, kept underground.
You wonder why they can't just get along and live together.
Right. What is this science experiment that made all these people underground? And like, what is this?
I mean, I've watched many different explained, and everybody has different theories.
Sure.
All of them seem to kind of make sense. I want that wolf mask. The kids are wearing, though.
Right.
I got the Pluto one, the white one, but I can't find that fucking.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Mask. And this goes back to what we were saying. I wrote a note on second thought. I actually wish I did understand this movie better, because there's so many different theories out there that you jump from that one and you're like, oh, wait, now I was wrong about that one. Now I was wrong with this. So I don't think, I think in Midsommar, when you watch Midsommar, you always find new stuff. But I think every time you watch us, you get a different take on it. I don't necessarily find new stuff, but I connect it to current problems or the way the world is in a different way. Because thankfully this movie is not 3 hours long. And it is something that you
Still over 2 hours, though, isn't it?
I think it's 1:59 or something. I think it's under.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I've watched this movie, I think 3 times this year.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I like the, when they escape, leave, go to the white people's house.
Mm-hmm.
Favorite scene in the whole wide world, the Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
Alexa, call the police, and then you get to see this murder rampage to fuck the police. The I Got 5 on It remix with the orchestra is just, I listen to that daily on Move. It's funny, it's scary at the same time. The police people on the white people part was just priceless. Did you know that the tethered voice that you hear, of Lupita go, "Why we were this,"
yeah,
is Jordan Peele.
Oh, really?
He actually did the voiceover for that.
No shit.
Yeah, I didn't know that until recently too.
I didn't either. I was just kind of impressed by her.
So, and at the end, can we do spoilers, or do you not want to do the spoiler?
No, do it.
All right, skip ahead if you don't want to know.
Yeah, that's all we got to say.
Wouldn't understand it if you watched it anyways, but
yeah.
So at the beginning, when she goes down into the fun house, beats herself, finds herself, chokes the girl out, switches.
Mm-hmm.
You think that's what happened?
I do. Yeah.
And she learned how to talk from not being able to talk. The other girl couldn't talk, but she had the knowledge of what the world was like so that she could train the people underneath. Then at the very end, after they burn Pluto with the thing, the look the parents get, a lot of people say that they think that she burnt her son and switched him. Do you think the burnt face on the tethered version was the original too?
No, I think that's still a tethered boy.
Okay,
and she wouldn't have that much of a connection with. I mean, she had those kids, right?
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's something there, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, and how? Yeah. See, and this is what I want to do. I want to complain about all the things that don't make sense. Like why when he moved backwards into the fire and the kid went backwards in the fire, but then when they were doing other stuff, they weren't mimicking. I don't look at the tunnels. I don't know why everybody had a pair of scissors.
There's something there that, yeah, I don't know what it is. I've heard plenty of speculation on it, but I think that's what the genius of it is. Like he leaves so much ambiguity to it so you can keep dissecting it. You know, you keep wanting to watch this movie again. And I do. I've always wanted to just continually watch this one. I've watched this movie the most out of all of his movies. And I think Get Out is my favorite, maybe, but I've seen this one the most. And I love it. And I've only seen Nope once. I need to go back to that one.
I watched it a couple times now.
Yeah.
It is pretty good.
Okay.
They're all pretty good. It's been a while, though.
Yeah, he's got to come back out with a new one. I know he did that Twilight Zone reboot or whatever.
Yeah.
He was producing that one.
Yeah,
that's done. So hopefully he's back to making
And he helped
movies.
out with him, but he did not do him.
No, and I think he wants to make that very clear to the rest of the world that I did not do him.
All right, let's recap it. Number 13, number 10, Haunt. Number 9, The Dead Don't Die. Number 8, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Number 7, The Lighthouse. Number 6, Color Out of Space. Number 5, It Chapter 2. Number 4, Ready or Not. Number 3, Dr. Sleep. Number 2, Midsommar. Midsommar. And number 1, Us. Yeah, that's a pretty good list for Easter, April Fool's Day, and Good Friday, I think.
I'd say. These are some good Easter movies.
Good one.
If you want to do that.
Movies from 2019 that you think that we should have probably mentioned, that we did not mention, I would say I'd give a shout out to Saint Maud, another A24 film that came out that was super religious, had a really great ending, and then had really good filmmaking to it. It was just so religiously boring at certain parts. And I know some people will put that at the top because it was a powerful film.
Yeah.
But it just fell a little
I think
bit
it's going to hit a lot harder if you're Catholic.
Right.
An Irish Catholic.
The Child's Play remake, which I have mixed feelings about because I am on Mancini's side, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's not the worst Chucky movie ever made, but I thought Mark Hamill did a pretty good job voicing Chucky. I thought the Audrey Plaza thing there was other things I didn't like about it, but interesting little flick there. Brightburn was a superhero horror film that had a lot of potential that just didn't really land the way that I thought it would.
Nope.
Zombieland Double Tap. Too little, too late. More of the same shit. I know you liked it more than I did, but
I like it because yeah, it is very much like more of the same shit.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with Ready or Not 2. I enjoy it, and it's just the same.
Yeah, Escape Room was kind of like Cube, but different. Pretty good PG-13 horror movie. Rabid by the Solska sisters had a really cool ending, but just a fashion mess of a bleh. Aquaslash surprised me. Horrible film.
Yeah, it's not
a
great.
movie that's an hour and 9 minutes long, and the first 55 minutes are unbearable. But I'll tell you what, that last 15 minutes, I thought was chef's kiss.
For what it is. Yeah.
I thought it was pretty great. Pet Cemetery remake.
Yeah, I've never really liked that one. There was one movie I was really surprised.
VFW.
That was the one that you didn't like more because that made my honorable mention list.
Yeah.
You are not a Joe Bagos fan.
Well, no, he's in the top half. It's in the top half of my list, but
VFW I thought was just I love that old school violent 80s punk.
Yeah, I had it at my number 23, but
yeah.
And I don't know. Maybe I am
it's probably
maybe
my
the last Bagos movie Bagos me out.
Yeah, you're still feeling the Jimmy and the Stigs
feeling
fatigue.
hangover from Jimmy and Stigs, I guess.
Yeah. I hear you.
Annabelle Comes Home. It's the best Annabelle, but that still don't mean much.
No. Annabelle
Comes Home. It's the best one.
Annabelle Creation. You didn't like that one better? The second one?
No, this is the best one.
Okay. Which is crazy because it's very Warrens heavy. Feels like a Conjuring film.
Did you watch Velvet Buzzsaw?
Yeah.
That Jake Gyllenhaal rhyme reminded me of you.
Oh, great. Really?
Just emotionally all over the place.
That's me. What the hell?
Did you watch the I Spit on Your Grave, Deja Vu?
I did not rewatch it for this podcast.
You did watch it originally?
I have watched it, yeah.
That is a true sequel to I Spit on Your Grave.
It is. It is.
This is my first time watch on that one. I watched the other ones. Somehow I missed this one. Everybody hated that one so much. I had a little bit of enjoyment in there.
I had a little bit of enjoyment because it's so much like the first film.
Yeah, well, they call
but
back
then
a
they're
lot of
like,
shit.
oh, they do.
And
They're like, did you like the first film and want another hour
when
of
they
it?
put her in the same outfit as the main guy after she finds, weird.
It's so fucking long, though.
It is ridiculous.
There's no reason why it has to be that long.
It's like as long as a porno with its special features.
Yes.
Disgusting. All right, should we do some awards?
We should.
Who will it be? What will win?
And what will be left of them?
Yeah, something like that.
Something, yeah.
Best art or poster. Was it Us? The Lighthouse, Saint Maud, Color Out of Space, Dr. Sleep, Ready or Not, or Brightburn?
Lighthouse?
That's what you think?
Lighthouse got a kind of a cool looking poster.
I don't know. Color Out of Space is pretty good too. And I like the alternative for Dr. Sleep. Us, I guess, is pretty simple. Yeah, Lighthouse.
I mean, because us, yeah. That person pulling off the mask of their face, and I don't know. Yeah, I think.
All right, let's give it to the Lighthouse.
It just seems simple and like old.
Best music or song in a horror movie from 2019. Was it Us, 5 on It, and Fuck the Police Scene, and the 5 on It remix with a symphony?
Yeah.
The Dead Don't Die theme song. The background music in Butt Boy. Did you watch Butt Boy?
I did.
Butt Boy?
The guy that disappears things into his butt.
Whole people.
The whole people.
Kills them, digests them. It doesn't make sense, but it was interesting. The revival of the Shining tune in Dr. Sleep, or all that old music from 3 from Hell.
It's got to be Us, right?
Us. Hip hop wins this time. They got some old cuts, dude. When they're in the car, they're listening to some pretty fucked classic.
I mean, I just remember the trailer to that film with like the remix of it, you know. But it's kind of eerie.
Yeah, and they did the same thing with Eddie Money and Nope, but this one was the best use of it. Yeah. All right, Gore Award. Was it Chapter 2, Us, Ready or Not, Aqua Slash, Double Tap, Midsommar, Color Out of Space, Rabid, Hellboy, Yummy, Dr. Sleep, or 3 from Hell?
God, when Midsommar did gore, it was rough. But there's not a lot of like intense gore.
Ready or Not, you remember the most blood.
But it's not necessarily
gory.
Kind
of shadowies, yeah.
And it was funny.
Color Out of Space had some splatter that was reasonable that you forget, and some creature stuff. I
mean, even Velvet Buzzsaw has a scene in there.
But if we're going to be honest, 3 from Hell had the most death.
Yeah, probably so. Well, yeah.
But it was kind of smash and grab violence and not... It's a lot of guns.
Yeah. You know what?
Aqua Slash
the Furies probably had the best gore for the year.
I hated that movie.
It's not a great movie at all. But it did have some good gore, at least.
Yeah.
Peeling the face off with the axe. I mean, that's the most hardcore, at least.
You give it to the Furies. I give it... Well, what about the platform?
Yeah. Yeah.
That was just messy food.
Not a great year for gore, I guess. I don't know.
I'm going to go Ready or Not for the explosions.
Okay.
And you picked Midsommar?
I mean, I'd pick the Furies, but...
Okay, you picked the Furies.
But if I got to pick one from the list, it'd be...
No, pick Furies, dude.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm emotionally all over the place.
Best story. Was it Us, Midsommar? How do I say Midsommar?
I say Midsommar. A lot of people say it's Midsommar. I don't know.
Dr. Sleep, Lighthouse, It Chapter 2, The Lodge, or Pet Cemetery?
What was the category?
Story.
Oh, Midsommar.
You think that's a great... Well, with the...
I think it's just so interesting with the cult. Like, he designed an entire cult.
So much detail and
he puts so much detail in that cult.
Us' story didn't really make sense. Dr. Sleep isn't as good as we'd like it to be. Lighthouse is just 2 people tripping out. Okay, yeah. Midsommar. Best story. I'm with you. Best director, was it Jordan Peele for Us, Ari Aster for Midsommar, Mike Flanagan for Dr. Sleep, Robert Eggers for Lighthouse, Radio Silence for Ready or Not, Jim Jarmusch, Dead Don't Die, Alexander Aja for Crawl, Soska Sisters for Rabid, M. Night Shyamalan for Glass, Rob Zombie for 3 from Hell, or Muschietti for It?
I am still going to go with Mike Flanagan, Dr. Sleep. Being able to create those 2 worlds and merge them together.
Okay.
I get why there's some great ones on there. I mean, Jordan Peele, Ari Aster, Totally.
Robert Eggers, man.
Robert Eggers.
What it must have took to direct that fucking chaoticness.
Took a lighthouse and a black and white camera.
All right, yeah. I'm going to go Ari Aster. You go Mike Flanagan.
It's probably the only thing I'm going to give Mike Flanagan on this one. So.
Okay, good.
Good.
Best monster or villain. Was it the Siren Mermaid, Rose the Hat, Pennywise, Alligators, Brightburn, Brandon Byers, The Color Purple, Red in Us, Otis, The Swedish Cult, or Butt Boy?
I don't want to give it to Butt Boy, but
and it was like an addiction. He just loved scooping somebody up. And
yeah, I mean, it was kind of.
At one time, he had 3 people in his butt at one time.
Mm-hmm. He's a Butt Boy.
Red was great in Us. Pennywise, it's hard not to give it to him.
Yeah, I was thinking Pennywise, even though it's just.
He did feel a little bit secondary in the second movie.
Yeah, and there was a lot of, and when we did see him,
Rose
he was CGI'd.
Was a prevalent villain. My favorite was the Siren Mermaid because they showed the vagina. But Pennywise.
Yeah.
Pop. Best final person, was it Grace, Samara Weaving and Ready or Not, Beverly in It Chapter 2, Tallahassee in Zombieland Double Tap, Danny as the May Queen in Midsommar, Abra in Dr. Sleep, the hydration guy in Colorado Space, Andy in Child's Play, or Lupita in Us. Best final person. It's hard not to give it to Grace.
It's hard not to. Lupita,
she was so obviously, but Lupita did
crazy. Like I think about that crying scene, right?
But technically, one died and one lived. So, is it either Red or the mom? I don't know. And who is the bad guy? It's Grace, Samara Weaving, best final person.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
And Florence Pugh did great, but
did
she really survive?
Oh, she survived. She totally survived.
But now she's not. She's the villain now or something. I don't know. I don't even know who was the villain in that movie. Maybe the bad boyfriend. I don't know.
That'd be close.
Best actress. Was it Florence Pugh, Lupita Nyong'o, Rebecca Ferguson in Dr. Sleep, Anna Taylor-Joy in Glass, Sherry Moon Zombie in 3 from Hell, Samara Weaving in Ready or Not. Yeah. Who's your favorite? I think Florence Pugh did such a good job. I want to give it to Lupita for actress performance, but I think Florence Pugh
I agree.
Made that movie, and she showed so many different levels of human emotion that best actor, male actor, was it Winston Duke in Us? Skarsgård as Pennywise, Ewan McGregor as Danny in Dr. Sleep, Robert Patterson, William Dafoe in The Lighthouse, James McAvoy in Glass, Bill Moseley in 3 from Hell, Bill Hader / Finn Wolfhard in It Chapter 2.
Willem Dafoe.
You think William Dafoe did better than Robert?
Yeah. I mean, not that Robert did a bad job.
They were close.
But Willem Dafoe was crazy.
I'll give it to Robert Patterson, I guess.
All right. Well, we've got The Lighthouse covered.
Yeah,
then.
they won.
There we go.
Best supporting character, was it Elizabeth Moss in Us? The chick that played Wendy in Dr. Sleep? The guy that played Crow Daddy in Dr. Sleep? Clint Howard as a clown that peed his pants?
Just love him peeing his pants.
That's all he did in the movie. It was a cameo, pretty much, Yeah, that's all I got. Best supporting character.
Well, if it's just that, I'm going to give it to Crow Daddy.
Crow Daddy. He did good, right?
Yeah. He was intimidating.
And they used to call me Crow Daddy. If you wanna, you can call me Crow Daddy now.
Call you Crow Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Crow Daddy. What's up?
Crow Daddy. All right.
Crush 2019.
Samara Weaving. Don't even read them.
I'm going to read them. Florence Pugh, Samara Weaving, Lupita, Rose the Hat, Anna Taylor-Joy, Mermaid.
Oh, damn. I didn't see that one coming. Fish Pussy is back, y'all.
Yeah, that's about it.
Samara Weaving.
That's your one. There's no question. Florence Pugh, Lupita.
Oh, there's a question with them.
Rose
Mermaid.
the Hat when she's wearing those yoga pants.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. I actually that did.
Anya Taylor-Joy, the victim coming back in Glass, and
I didn't like
embracing.
Glass. I really didn't like Glass.
It's not as good as Split. That's for sure. And it doesn't even feel like a horror movie, to be honest with you.
It's not.
All right,
it's a superhero movie.
I'll take Florence. You take Samara. Fine.
Oh no! Oh no! You got stuck with Florence Pugh. Oh no!
Best kill: burned alive in a bear.
Yeah.
Elizabeth Moss getting killed by herself in Us. Rose the Hat dying by all the characters from The Shining.
Oh, that's a pretty good one too.
The One-Eyed Seagull getting bashed to death against the well. Ready or Not. Explosions at the end. Clint Howard pissing his pants as a clown. Or the little girl under the bleachers in It.
Damn, there's a few good ones there.
Yeah.
I mean, Ready or Not's ending is fucking awesome.
Rose the Hat.
Rose the Hat is fantastic.
That bird died in a really...
I wasn't thinking the bird, but God, what was the other one? The big one.
Ready or Not explosions.
Well, I can't think of it, so sorry, I've lost. I'm gonna go.
You want me to say him again?
Dr. Sleep. Yeah, what was the one in the first one?
Burned alive in a bear.
Yeah. I mean that scene always sticks out to me.
Yeah. Well, and then the fact
His
that they show
face.
him, well, because
Yeah.
he can't move, and he can just
he's
feel,
drugged, and he's just got to
you have
burn
to see the pain
alive.
in his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Color Out of Space.
There's some
when
good
they
stuff there too. Yeah.
Burned alive in a bear is hard to beat, but I'm actually going to give it to the seagull. The One-Eyed Seagull getting killed by Robert Pattinson, because my mouth flew open when that happened. I did not see that coming, and it went on much longer.
It did go on very long.
It was
Yes.
very graphic. Funniest part in a movie from 2019. Robert Pattinson accidentally throwing shit and piss in a bowl in his face. Asking Alaska to call the police and then playing fuck the police. Or Bill Hader yelling at kids. It's the funniest part from a horror movie.
Probably the shit and piss.
Shit and piss.
Bowl of that, yeah.
Lighthouse is winning a lot of them, Nate. Lighthouse is winning a lot of them. Best savage scene. Killing Seagull. Suicide and parents' murder. Midsommar. Burning the tethered body boy in Us. Danny letting that baby die. The baseball kid getting eaten and killed and his soul sucked up. Or anything from 3 from Hell.
I mean, that baseball kid is a brutal scene. It just reminds you that Dr. Sleep is a horror movie.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. But it's Danny's entire family. Just
That's savage. That was brutal. That was hardcore.
is so very intense.
Best tape I got. I grabbed my top 4. I bought them all new. There's no steel books. There's no fucking anything. But I'd say
We have pretty much the same collection.
Lighthouse. I sent you a picture of all my stack. Whose stack was my stack bigger? Whose stack is bigger?
Well, you got Child's Play and Dead Don't Die. I don't have those two.
All right.
Unfortunately, I have.
But you probably got like Double Tap Zombieland or something.
I do
like
have that one. I have VFW. I have Crawl.
I have that one too. We got the same size.
Yeah, I would say so. Yep.
Your Schwartz is bigger than mine. That's a Spaceballs thing.
Yeah.
Check it out sometime.
I've seen that plenty. Thank you. Yes.
The Maytot Cosplay Award. May Queen. Pennywise. Pluto. Rose the Hat. The 2 guys from the Lighthouse. baby in a headdress, or sneakers in a wedding dress.
Baby in a headdress. I always want to get Jacoby in a girl's thing, so.
Well, Kayla's done Rose the hat.
I know, so I don't want to pick that one.
I don't know.
Plus, that's too normal.
May Queen is a popular costume.
Not skimpy enough.
You want to see?
I want to get Jacoby, Horror Night Jacoby in a.
Skimpy.
I want to get him cosplaying in some skimpy stuff.
I want to get you wearing a bear. That'd be a good cosplay, just walking around with a bear on you.
Yeah. Yep.
Looking all scared. I mean, I'd like to do the lighthouse with you. Somehow make us look black and white in real life.
Oh, I think we could do that. Well, we can't. Well,
you just have to put a little dirt on your face.
I was gonna say we gotta be careful. Did you guys blackface? No. We're from the lighthouse.
We're in black and white.
We're in black and white. The movie was in black and white. I promise.
May Queen, I guess, is the best costume. Anthony Dance Award. Was it the May Queen dance? The drunken pirate dance stuff in Lighthouse? The ballet in Us? Or the Pennywise dance? Drunken pirate.
Drunken pirate, yeah.
He could do it with either one of us. The Blue Polly 2 Fight Award. The Seagull, One-Eyed Seagull versus Patterson. Winston versus his evil self in the boat. ABBA versus Rose the Hat. The Lighthouse guys, after they almost made love, they made war. The Devil's Rejects versus the Lucha Libre Mob. Samara Weaving versus everyone. Or the gay guys versus the gay haters in It Chapter 2.
I don't know if that was much of a fight. I'm not gonna really. I'm not really gonna celebrate that.
Well, let's not give it to you.
No, let's not do that one.
Okay.
Let's give it to Ready or Not.
Samara versus everyone. I don't know. ABBA versus Rose the Hat was a good fight. Winston versus Evil Self. Seagull. I can't give. The Lighthouse has two of them.
Lighthouse does not have that many good fights.
Samara versus everyone, sure.
Yeah.
All right. 2019, we are looking forward to a new movie coming out soon, aren't we? Are you?
What is the new movie coming out soon?
Lee Cronin's The Mummy. Comes out on the 14th.
Really?
No horror movies next 2 weeks.
Really?
And guess who's the star of it? The bad boy from Midsommar.
God, that is releasing already. I can't believe it. Yeah, Jack Rayner.
I think it looks awful. I think it's going to be boring as shit.
I don't know why we keep going after the Mummy movies. Can we just get a good werewolf movie? Or, you know what? I'll take a scary Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of those too.
Yeah, but not like, maybe don't contain them to the opera, you know, all that shit.
Well, the problem with the Mummy is that the Mummy has to be an ancient being. If it's a modern day mummy, you can't make a modern day mummy because that's a zombie. That's a Frankenstein.
So Lee Cronin cites the horror film Poltergeist and the mystery film Seven as the influence on this story.
Yeah, it looks bad. I'm saying boo-boo.
Yeah, it looks bad. I don't know. I've never been a fan of the Mummies. Brendan Fraser's, honestly. The first two.
Probably the better.
Because even, like, I'm a huge Universal...
It ain't the Tom Cruise one.
It ain't the fucking original Universal Monster movies either. Those are not great.
First one, yeah. That
they're not.
Lady,
they're not great.
The Cleopatra chicks ever had that.
I mean, like Bubba Hotep might be one of my favorite mummy movies.
There's good mummy characters in films, but they're never the main character. They never one movie about a mummy. I wrote a mummy script. I still haven't sent that to you, have I?
No, I feel like we might have a good chance of making a really good mummy movie because there's just not many good ones to pick from.
Yeah.
Honestly, Bubba Hotep might be my favorite.
Yeah.
Followed by Brendan Fraser's The Mummy.
Well, what about Monster Squad?
He's a bit part. I think he's the best looking mummy.
Disney's Under
He is
Wraps.
I haven't seen that one.
Or what Goosebumps movie we talked about again.
Yeah. I think the 30 seconds we get the mummy in the original Mummy looks great.
Yeah.
And then it's just wrinkled ass Boris Karloff for the rest of the film.
You see his ass in it?
Yeah. And it's just as wrinkly as his face.
Wrinkly, it's dry.
It's Egypt.
It's like
he's got that dry. Yeah, he's got that dry, sandy
like
crack.
sandy.
You know. Yeah, he's got that Egyptian ass. You know.
All right, we're going to be doing something super weird in our next episode of Savage Horror Creeps.
Right after that conversation, can't imagine where that's going to go.
We're going to bring Paul back to do our Savage Action Creeps, but I don't even know if we should call it Savage Action Creeps. Maybe it should be Savage Exploitation Creeps, Savage Grindhouse Creeps, Savage Tarantino Creeps, because we are going to be ranking the Quentin Tarantino, not only directed, but original screenplay by 2, which gives us about 13 films. And we're going to be ranking them from worst to best.
I can't wait for this cast.
And I'm already starting to watch them, and they're really hard to place because they're all so good.
There's not going to be a bad movie on this list.
And
isn't that exciting?
I am curious. This is something I want to know. I'm hoping that the true diehard horror movie fans aren't going to be mad, because this is going to be our furthest departure from horror I think that we've ever done. The people got to know. I want to know.
Is Mad Max the further? I mean,
it would have been the other one probably.
Yeah. The Savage Action Creeps though.
Savage Action Creeps.
Now there is a couple horrors in Quentin Tarantino's though.
Quentin Tarantino. 2. Yeah.
So we are going to cover some horror.
And there's bloody violence in all of them.
Yes.
So I think the format will work just fine. Just, sit down, watch your Tarantinos, hold your Matthew Lillard.
Won't it be Paul's birthday bash too?
Yeah.
Isn't his birthday mid-April as well? So, it's kind of, we got a celebration on the next episode.
You don't want people to know that, though.
Well, then stop fucking telling everyone, because I didn't. It's not like I guessed really good.
You were the one.
He fucking told me.
You were the one.
Now I'm telling the world.
You were the
world, Paul. 1 year closer to death.
Other than that, it's gonna be April Fool's Day and Easter and Good Friday, and I don't think that matters.
He could have just ended it with Happy Easter, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right.
That's where we leave it. There's somebody out there just like, he will rise again 3 days later. And you're like, it doesn't matter.
You're going to put something in there. We'll complain about this. And they'll say,
I love how you're so matter of fact. We will complain about this. Like you're at a restaurant.
You will go off to do the May Queen dance.
If you don't bring me a tea that doesn't taste like period blood, I will complain about this.
And I will. I don't know if I.